Everyone's in a singing mood tonight. Fucking Matt was here fucking singing. What's going on?
Welcome to the Comic Collector Club. I am the Immortal Biggie Shack, and I got some guys on the network tonight. Got some more guys coming, I think. So, bam! We got Matt, Archivist, and Bleeker. Dude,
Howdy.
I just realized you guys are both named Jason, right?
Yeah,
I'm Jason. Yeah. Well, I didn't know Bleeker was named Jason. Wow.
it's true.
That's because Bleak is known as Bleak everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Had I not sent you had I not spent money with you that one time there, Bleak, I wouldn't have known you were Jason either.
That is
This
fair.
is right.
I wish I could write my name just as Bleak, but people, the post office does not enjoy that.
Oh, they give you a hard time? They don't give a shit what we do here.
And they want to know the person's name that the mail could have to go back to and stuff. And
Well, I just read Travis RTM some books, and I didn't know his last name, so I was just like M, you know. So and they took it, so they got there.
Nice.
But I get stuff sent to a different address though. So
Oh, that's fun. Okay.
We were talking about the Green Lantern trailer. You guys watch that thing?
Yeah, finally. That was
It
rough.
doesn't look very good.
Don't look very good. Damn. All right, okay.
It just looks like it's trying too hard. You know, it looks like it's I don't know.
it's trying to be gritty and real.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping that this is just a blip and that the movie will be much better.
So
it's a James Gunn thing, right? It can't be that bad.
Yes, it's not going to be that bad in the end, but I mean, like, you make your first trailer based on basically on what you've got ready to go, because I mean, obviously the movie's not fully done yet, and
it's a TV series.
Yeah,
Right.
well,
yeah.
everything's not ready yet. So, is it a TV series? I thought it was going to be a movie.
Yeah, no, it's a TV series.
Yeah, it's TV.
Yeah.
Well, then it makes more sense. Okay, then the trailer makes more sense. Okay, I thought it was a movie. I thought this is the worst trailer for a movie I've ever seen.
That would have been
I
like.
could see that.
that would have been disastrous.
I mean, for a TV show, it's not ideal, right?
No,
but it comes out better in my opinion as a result.
right.
So I had to do. I'm not the biggest Green Lantern fucking expert, so I had to do some research, right? And research meaning I did look at one comic and I did some. Yeah, I did some Google fucking Ask Me's or whatever.
Yeah, asked AI, hey man, what's going on?
Yeah, so they showed the fucking uniform, right? The suit. Okay. Hal Jordan never had a cloth suit.
Oh,
Flat out didn't have one.
okay. What's it made of?
But they show the suit in the comic books hanging in his closet.
Well, hold on. John Stewart never had a cloth suit.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
Alan Scott.
No, they only in all the books that Jon Stewart was in until recent years, every time he needed the uniform, the Ring created it for him.
Yes, yeah.
Hmm.
That's since New 52. That's been the lore of. So that's what Brad explained to us when we were talking about this last time.
So Alan Scott, even I type in the what up, Hudat? You doing all right, big dog?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Good. Thanks for coming. So Alan Scott, even I type in. So when did Alan Scott ever use a ring for his costume? Did he wear cloth?
No, he wore that weird garish costume. He made it himself. It was in the
Did he though? Because I got the panel right here, and I'll show y'all.
Wow.
And the computer AI says he fashioned it with his ring.
now.
AI can be real.
What do you mean maybe now? I went to the first appearance of All-American 16.
Really, he had the Ring make that costume? That was a terrible looking costume.
I mean, that's what the computer says. So when I went and looked on the panel, it don't show him sit down and knit a fucking costume. It don't show him use the ring. It just shows him thinking about the costume, and then bang, costume. That's all it
Goy B.
does.
Diggles didn't have it in the back of Goytrude,
Goytrude.
someplace.
Great truth.
So yeah, look,
Yeah.
So he thinks about the costume. The ring makes a costume, but is the costume a cloth costume, okay, or is it just a complete construct from the ring that can?
He's
dissolve?
literally naked. It's just
I mean,
Like,
he is
it looks
kind
like
of.
he-
and they're naked with a magic costume on top of him.
Well, I mean, now that I'm looking at it, he does have a glow about him.
Yeah, that's true. He
So
does.
that would insinuate that he might be using his power, I would guess.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you don't really, he definitely didn't sit down in a sewing machine in between there. And this is it. The whole rest of the comic before is him wearing the pants and the shirt. This is his last panel right there.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So you're suggesting that the trailer's goofy because he's got a costume hanging in his closet at the end of it, or
I
whatever?
mean, there are panels that have Alan. See, this is the thing. All right. So, Hal and I always forget John. They are definitely from their ring definitely does it. Okay.
Okay.
But with him, he's different. He's like he didn't get a ring. He made it himself. Okay.
Okay.
And his origins changed through time. So he not always had that gimmick where there was a suit that was physical, like different than the other guys.
Yeah,
But-
because we've seen those panels where he's had to go home and the suit's in the closet.
That's the
Like,
thing
there are
though. It's
panels
like
that-
even though
closet.
he went home, that don't mean that he went and changed. That could have just meant he went home, popped the suit back on, and fucking whatever. But he did have a physical suit.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
I don't know. But the ring made it, so it's not like a cloth suit ever. Apparently, I think it's either or, but it's leaning towards it's got to be Alan Scott's in that trailer. Is what I'm thinking.
Interesting.
So the ring probably made it, and it's the only physical suit there is, from what I've figured out. And there are some panels, but it also said that it wasn't that way always. Like he went to like he'd wear it under his clothes, and the clothes would disappear. Like the ring does everything, which it should, So, all right. Well,
Wow. Oh, okay.
tonight's gimmick. What I was thinking was, I would assume all of you have a short box, right?
Yeah. More or less.
Does anybody not have a short box?
My whole collection is short.
I know
boxes.
Matt has a short box. I got a short box.
Yeah, I have a short box.
I have a short box, but it depends on what you're trying to make me do. I'm not lifting anything because I hurt my back and I'm starting to feel better.
All right. Well, the gimmick is you get a short box. I
Mhm.
mean, you want to keep it close to you because we won't want it would keep us from wondering if you're mixing. But try to keep the camera on you to where you're limited to that one short box, and that's the only short box you could use. And I'm gonna give y'all. I mean, me too. I haven't really stacked my box or nothing. I kind of got some categories, and we're gonna do a little short box battle. What we're gonna do.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
What up, Biddy? We got Benny, Brian, and GT in the chat.
Hey,
So
guys.
I'm gonna get my short box ready.
Yeah, let me go grab mine.
like you're gonna stack a short box, is what you're saying?
I mean, you can stack it. I'm not gonna stack it. I'm just gonna grab a box.
I got one box next to me. I am not leaking. You know I ain't about to. Oh, I'll be on injury reserve again.
Yeah, I got a short box right there.
It's right next to me.
Let's see here.
I don't know exactly what's in it.
I got the VCW plastic one sitting right next to me.
I don't think any of these books fit my fucking categories. I got either. Whatever.
Oh shit! Let me unlock the box. Unlock this VCW box. Oh shit!
I mean, you could use a slab box too if that's what you want to do.
I got a BCW one right next to me.
That's an interesting topic too. Is I saw Sticky Goose. He's the only person I ever seen do this, but he took some of those boxes that have like comic art on the side and he counted them as like limited edition and sold them for more money. I mean, I've seen that with like the original Spawn box, but do y'all ever see like collectible boxes? You ever seen that?
Talking about like the design boxes?
Yeah.
Yeah, my LCS has them for sale.
Are they
That's a
money or-
weird box, man. But I guess I'm just gonna play with
I mean, they're just cardboard with stuff painted on them. I mean, I wouldn't pay the extra money for it.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I'd just pay the extra money and get a BCW or the plastic boxes.
Man, I'm not used to these things.
Yeah, whenever you have those Mylar on them slabs, Matt, you don't have to take them off, bro. It don't really change the perception. I don't think too much.
Okay. I am so unknowledgeable when it comes to slabs.
Yeah. Yeah, once it's in that bad boy, you're good. You don't have to do shit with it. You're
All right. There we go.
all right.
Oh,
it's
we've
good.
got get off my lawn damn kids here again.
Oh yeah, I'm not familiar with get off my damn lawn damn kid.
He just showed up tonight on I wonder if that's Frozen Alan. That guy who always does the Frozen Alan, the Frozen Matt jokes.
Oh,
Maybe. How did the show go tonight? Did y'all have fun?
It was good. There was only the four of us tonight. It was just Lyle, me, Steven, and Alan.
Okay.
Alan must not be feeling well if he's.
He's bonking out. He said he was coming, but that's all right. We got who dat. That's all good. Maybe we might get a late comer. You never know.
Doc has a tendency to show up later.
Yeah, sometimes he'll show up about 10, 15 minutes later when he comes. Yeah. That, what's that called? Fashionably late.
Hey, Biggie, I'm gonna jump off of my phone and I'm gonna get on my computer.
Okay, man. Sounds good, bro. So I think the first topic will be bright, sunshiny day.
bright sunshiny day. Okay.
Yeah.
Just one?
The short box I brought down is only like modern new stuff. Like
I'm glad you asked, Matt. You could go up to 5 if you want. Or you
Wait,
could
what are we looking for?
We're looking for a bright, sunshiny day comic.
Bright sunshiny day.
Yeah, and I'll give us 5 minutes. We got till 9:27. I don't know if I got any. Shit, I don't know why I said that. I wanted to do it, but shit, this one's got fucking ice in it. But it's a bright, sunshiny day. What the hell? I'm tired. I at least got one.
Got one.
Okay.
I found like 3 books with moons. That'd have been funny. That'd have been better.
Same.
Bright sunny day.
Keep my eye open for Bleak.
I found 3 that qualify.
All right, good. I got 5. I'm just kind of taking the ones I like the most.
It is a sun.
It'd be nice to have the sun in the cover, yeah.
Mm, not really.
We gotta give Bleecker some time to get the book. What's up, guys? One short box. Don't take that long to go through one short box. So. I was hoping TM might make it. I guess he ain't coming either. Dang.
Can we change it to like rain or snow or a moon?
That was going to be the next round. There's going to be
Dark
something
Scary
like
Night. I got a lot of those.
yeah, I was going to do dark starry night for the next. I don't have any of that shit though.
Yeah. All right. Good enough. Don't think I'll be winning this one, but you know.
Well, maybe we'll wait for Bleecker for the next round. So I'm just going to start this fucker up. All right.
Okay.
All right. So for me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa, lose my water. All right. Oh, I do got a dark one. Oh shit. All right.
Wow.
Okay.
That's kind of, they're outside at least.
Yeah.
There's a shadow, so there's got to be
Okay.
sun.
Yeah.
This one, bright new day. Oh, brand new day. My bad.
Close enough.
but it's sunny.
It does
Days
look,
in the word. It is in there. It's fine.
yeah. We started without you, Bleak. You can hop in if you want. It's bright sunny day. All right. This one looks good to me. I mean, they're on the fucking beach.
Oh yeah.
That's
That's a great cover. That's a great cover.
Hello.
Oh shit! This is at night. Damn it!
But who's looking?
It's very bright though.
Yeah, it is.
All right, whatever. That's my 5.
All right.
See what
Ooh.
bad.
I only had 3 that I could qualify on this. It's funny how we talked about Green Lantern, Alan Scott. Well, look who's on the cover.
Ooh, new book.
And here they are in the nice bright sunlight out in the woods.
All right.
And this one is pretty obvious that it's a sunshiny day.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Another beach cover. Yeah, beach covers insinuate.
But it even has the sun.
Oh, it does have the sun. Yeah, that's the first appearance of the sun in this battle. Okay.
All right, there we go. I only had the 3.
Oh, that's right. All right.
All right. I'm not sure if this counts or not, but I mean, I can't tell if it's in the sun or not, but it feels like it is. The black.
Yeah, I mean, it's not dark, so yeah.
Yeah. And again, I felt like he was maybe in the
Oh,
sun.
dude, yeah, that's good.
All right.
Yeah.
But then, I mean, there's a sun behind them, I mean,
Okay.
there's a star. I don't know.
Yeah.
And
Right.
then, again, I mean, it's outer space, but literally the title is "Let There Be Light." So
All right. Yeah. I think it's the first time I've had Archivist battle a little bit. That's cool.
Oh, Doc's here.
What's up, Doc?
What's up, man? Cave. I only got what is this? I don't even know. I think I got 4 books. 4 books. All right, I found this TMNT. Like this box has a lot of TMNT and a mix of different stuff. So
Oh, cool.
yeah, this is from that Mirage. I forgot what run this is, but this is a difficult run to get. But got that turtle look like they're in the desert. That sun beaming down on them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. I know a lot of people are like this one. This is a bright sunny day. There you go.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
Little Michael Turner action.
It's even signed. Very cool.
Yeah, signed by Michael Turner. This is stuff I just picked up. I put next to me, like to sell. Besides the this is actually I already sold this one, but I gotta ship it out. So there you
Oh,
go.
great.
Little bright sunny Fanny. You can see it.
Yeah.
Little Fanny, bright sunny Fanny.
Yeah.
And the last one I just picked this up, and it was right next on this in this box.
No, that's perfect. There you go.
I mean, besides the blip, that's like the other one, right? Like that's
this is. I'm surprised I found this at my LCS.
damn.
So there you go. I was like going to pick up my pull list, and I saw it sitting there, and it's like, oh, I'll take that.
All right, so Bleeker got a late start, so you still need some time, Bleak. That's all right if you do.
What's the category?
Sunny day.
Bright sunny day, or
I don't have much. I'll just.
All right. Yeah, show something.
So sun's going down in this one.
hey.
I mean, it counts.
There it is in the background there. You can see the sun hanging out.
It was a bright sunny day.
Yes,
It was a sunny day, you know. And so this is Old Man Logan 67. You can't really see the sun, but you can see the blue.
Yeah.
You know that it's a sunny day. It is daytime. They're in the desert, looking at their terribly battered friends.
They're just sleeping.
They just sleep at nights. This again, you can see the orange in the background in the sky. It is a sunny day.
Oh, sweet.
Oh man, he's got a raging boner, dude.
Got a little snatch action. And last but not least, you know, you gotta do some Cubert. And there's some sun in the background, the planes flying through the sky.
Wow. That's great.
Weird War. This is number 6.
Yeah, that's like the first appearance almost, or some shit with that guy
I think
too.
it's the first prototype of
What's his
GI
GI robot.
There you go. There's so many weird first appearances in those books. Holy
Is
shit!
that the first? Is 6 the first issue that has the has original stories in it, or is 7?
you gotta ask somebody else that question, my friend.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
But just awesome. So I think I did pretty good for not.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, hold your books up, chat, vote. If we don't get enough votes, I'll straighten it out. I know how to fix that too. So
We have some awesome Todd McFarlane Walking Dead. We got some Cubert. We got some Cubert Weird War action.
Nothing sunnier than a woman jumping out of water, signed by Michael Turner. Insane.
Robert Crumb.
Yeah, a little sun on the fanny.
yeah, maybe show your best one you got.
Yeah, a little sun on the fanny.
Going with this.
And a little Mario in the sunny day. Look at that, he's flying down.
Oh, we got a couple votes. I will point out I was the only one that had 5. Or did you have 5, Bleak?
I had 4.
All right, so at least I got the high number, but I wouldn't say mine are the best. All right, so we got
Only
2
Sunny
votes.
Day in Robert Crumb's
Oh,
band.
good. Yeah, give it a minute. I would actually. I think I kind of like Whodats the most.
You like the person who has no votes.
I mean, I don't. Neither do we. So yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, you got the Spider-Man, so yeah. But I try my
All
best.
good. All right. So what I'm gonna do?
I've never won a Biggie Shack show.
I'm gonna fucking. All right. So we got Matt and Jason, and now us losers get to pick who won. All right. So let's look at Matt's.
I'm gonna do what the people do in the United States Congress. I'm gonna abstain.
Okay. We'll do that. See archivist.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Archivist got a bright sunny light, so
I think there's reflecting light, so you gotta count for that.
I had to point that out. I'm sorry. You got like
Yeah, I had to trying to blind the audience here so they didn't see how bad it was.
All right, that's good. I gotta be honest. I'm gonna pick fucking Matt because he actually has a son.
Yeah, I would go with him too. Yeah,
What do you think, Lee?
that book wins it right there, I think.
You might have got it with that one. I don't know.
I'm not a sunny guy. I don't like sunny covers. Can't help it.
I broke it. Moving on to the next round. All right. So
I like Travis because he has a son in the house.
I mean, I was close to picking the reflective fucking metal shit, but I went with my gut. Let's do Dark Starry Night.
Oh man, I found another Sun book.
I think this one's going to do better than the Sun one.
Hey.
Well, I might not get 5. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So if the chat don't know what we're doing one short box. Everybody has to use one short box. So you got to take that into consideration.
Yeah, it's really difficult with one short box.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
I got one book. That's all I got.
Damn.
I'll double
I'm
check.
actually picking in between. I got more than I thought. Ooh, man, I got some good ones. I wish I would have grabbed my fucking Warlock box now, though. That would have probably been best. Fuck, that's a good
I
one.
think I got 5 this time.
Yeah. I got
A
quite a
lot
few.
easier to get stars.
It is. All right, I'm ready to go. I'll start this party again.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you don't take a while to have to go through one box, you know. All right. Let's see here. Shit, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 8. So let's see. This one has the sun in it, so let's take that one out. 1. This one maybe. This one maybe. Yes. Yes. All right.
Oh, that's cool. I think I found 2.
What up, Legend? All right, let's get this thing. Look at this reprint. Amazing Fantasy 13 with the Amazing Adult Fantasy with the AF-15 behind it, but whatever. This freaking John Byrne, beautiful Dark Knight. Oh, we got the Cavalry's coming in, boys.
Yeah.
All right.
Whoa, go back. Did that have stars in it? The Spider-Man?
It didn't have stars. No.
All right.
But it's dark.
It is
dark.
dark.
It's probably one of the blackest covers I got in this set.
Okay.
I think this counts as Black Starry Night. I don't know.
I
It's more
accept it.
Kirby Crackle than, but
Well, shit, this one behind it has stars too. But all right. Fucking love that one.
that's a cool one.
Some orange stars. And
Clovers.
look at that. So the topic's Black Starry Night, Alan. We're doing.
Starry Night.
Yeah, it's one short box though. Do you have a short box you can use, Alan?
A short box?
Yeah, you can only use one short box.
A box that's short.
Do you have any short? You could do a slab box if that's all you got. You don't have any short boxes? All right.
Well, I have
so-
short boxes. I have short boxes, but I have
Yeah.
they're random things and stuff.
That's
yeah,
what
you got to.
you're doing, Alan.
If you want to play, you got to play a short box.
Short box
You
or
pick a
random
random short box, and then
Yeah.
and that's what you're playing with.
Yep.
Yep.
You could get up to 5 books.
Oh, up to 5.
I mean, if it's too,
Which
if it's too,
box should I use?
All right, let's see here. First one. Starman's uniform is all Starfield.
yeah.
Secondly, this Legion of Superheroes book, where there's a star that you actually got the Starry Night here as she attacks everybody.
Nice.
Okay.
Second, another Legion and another giant hand, Alan.
Alan's busy.
Uh,
I'm getting a short box.
another Starry Night.
This is a short box.
Yeah.
And in case that one isn't good enough, here's another Starry Night.
Oh man. Well,
There we go.
that's not bad.
Oh, hello. All right.
Hello.
So I got this. It's got stars in it, right?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Judge
And,
Dredd. Oh, man, awesome.
got.
Oh, that's good.
All right. Cool. I think I had the original of this someplace, but this is the dollar copy I have in my short box. There are stars back there.
There are.
Got a Tom Strong. He's got stars back there. And a couple of Prometheus. These are stars, I think. Yeah, those are definitely stars, and this has got stars too.
All right.
Very cool.
That's what I got.
Not bad for one short box.
It's like,
Yeah, I got like 2 books. I'm looking at other stuff. This one he's sitting on the throne, and you can see the stars at the top, but you know, signed by yourself free. You see the stars at the top. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Sitting on it like throne covers. And this is a shameless plug. Luckily, you picked this one. So if you want to be, you can win this book being a channel member. There you go.
Oh,
oh, that's a great book.
Good.
Starry Night.
That's one of the best ones. That's what I thought
There
of.
you go. There you go.
that's a winner for sure.
You can win this on my channel. There you go.
There you go.
That's all I got. I only had 2 books right there.
Well, that's a good one though.
Can't complain about that.
Oh, all right. So I got a really cool one. The moon's back there. You can't really see too many stars because it's black and white, but that's Shazam #1.
Oh wow,
Nice.
that's a crazy cover. Wow.
It is. Yeah, it's fashioned after a door painting,
Oh, nice. Okay. Mm-hmm.
and it's freaking awesome, man. It's
Yeah.
great. So that's one of my favorite. Was strictly a cover by. Awesome. There is Peach Momoko Alien 1,
Oh wow.
and there's stars in the bottom corner here.
Cool. Perfect.
Alien 1 action. Well, it wouldn't be me if I didn't show a little Star Wars
Oh, nice.
action.
Very cool.
The
This
movie
is all in the
special
same
number
short
2.
box?
What's that?
Yeah.
All in the same short box?
It is in a random short box right beside you. Oh, yeah.
All right, well, it's-
And then we have Batman and Spawn. which is evening, and there are stars up in this area right
Oh,
here.
yeah. Yeah.
We also, last but not least, we have some beautiful George Perez, Wonder Woman. There she is, all chained up.
Oh, I got some stars.
Nice.
Lots of stars in the
Lots of
background.
Yeah.
That gets my vote just for the chained up Wonder Woman.
Right? That is. Bondage cover galore, baby.
Well, Alan came a little late, so we can give him.
Wait,
some
wait,
time.
wait! Almost done. Almost done.
No,
I almost
take your
got into the box. Whatever's in this box is what we're going with.
Yeah, no rush. We'll do a little commercial break and give you some more time.
Okay, I got. No, I'm good.
You're good. All
What's in
right,
the box?
no problem.
What's in the box? Oh no.
No, I just grabbed. Seriously, I just grabbed like my short box of romance books. This one
Cool.
actually has some stars. Actually, two kind concepts for stars. So this is a kind of a starry night. You can see the stars,
Yes.
and there's also stars here.
Oh,
Hollywood stars.
Hollywood.
Okay, so there's that one. This one is like a starry night where they're getting caught in the action. Maybe the husband
that's
or
great.
something. And there's a star here, the
Wow,
old
that's
comic
cool.
code.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
And this is another one with stars. It's a nighttime scene with the star, and stars there, and he's getting it on with the the talent.
I don't know about that one.
Okay, but it's truly starry night. This is a starry night. We got all the stars.
Oh,
kind of,
Oh, yeah. That's perfect.
and then there's a
Giant,
starry
that's
night.
the biggest moon so far. Yeah.
My Lovely Witch. Now that's a great title.
My lovely witch,
Right after I kissed him.
actually, and then I kissed another man, and then it's like, which man for Marion?
Yeah, looks like it.
Well, that's
I'm reading
easy.
it
Robin
backwards.
Hood.
Yeah.
Don't forget China Doll.
China.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bowie song.
So that's my.
Okay.
China Girl is the song.
I went through the whole box and only found 4, so that's it.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah, they're good.
All right, we'll just show them all and see what the chat thinks.
Perez
Rinse
is
and
the one.
repeat.
Do it for George. Do it for George.
I like my Dazzler just about as good as that FF. You know, I think a Dazzler is pretty good.
See, Alan, another hand.
Oh, bro, you're finding all the hand covers tonight.
It's funny because I've already recorded it and didn't use these two.
So, I think
I think
All right.
Alan's
I think like covers are all pretty much the same. So this is like, it's pretty challenging.
Not easy though. All right, let's see. No, not yet.
Man Cave, I'm just going to point out who else found 2 Emerald Empress covers.
Who else has
And
Wonder
Star.
Woman tied? Nobody has Wonder Woman tied up with chains, but not Man Cave.
All
I
the
had that, but
humans
not
as
in this
well.
And then
Oh.
you know that poor Wonder
Shocker,
Woman.
10 voted for Alan.
Okay.
Thank you, man. Good choice.
Terrible.
Oh,
might be
Man
the
Cave
winning
voted
vote.
for me.
Vote for your champions, guys. And one vote matters, man. It could fucking swing the whole thing.
Oh,
Shit, I could have used a
man,
bunch of them.
voted from that.
Oh wow.
Terrible.
The Elite Horology Channel.
Oh,
Terrible choice.
Thank you,
Oh.
Elite Horology Channel.
So, in terms of star covers, I actually think that either Hudat or Matt's Legion one are the best star covers, and then this would be as well.
I mean, I liked all of y'all's, honestly. I think the
I-
FF
Star
One-
cover. Come on now. Tons of
Yeah,
stars.
it is a star
everybody
cover.
did good.
Oh, Biggie got
It
a
is a
vote.
starry night.
Oh, nice. I think we
I
all
think
did
it's going to
good.
be
Yeah.
like a multi-way tie at this way. Oh no,
mean-
Matt's winning.
Yeah. So we're going to give it a second, but it looks like Matt is our winner. All right, let's Alan got a second now. It looks like I didn't say it was.
Now
All
it
right.
might be a battle to the death. between Mad
Well,
Nice.
no. What we'll do is we'll have the panel pick the rest of them.
Star Trek style.
So it's between me and me, the two Jasons, and Who Dat, which is bullshit. Who Dat didn't get one fucking vote. That was a book I thought of for this category, but okay.
Books too.
I am going to pick. I'm picking Alan because I think those romance star books are fucking gorgeous. So.
They are neat.
Oh yeah, you don't get to vote. Sorry, Matt. All right.
Oh.
You don't have to. You could do the political game you did earlier. Politician.
No, I'll go with Alan. I think that was a good choice.
Alan, yeah, I like that one. Who Dat?
I vote for myself.
All right.
No, I'll vote for Alan. Alan. I'll vote for Alan.
Well,
Oh,
Alan
thank
got
you.
it.
I don't vote for either of those two.
Just vote for Matt because sympathy. All right, last category is
Matt won enough today. That's why I voted for Alan.
Oh, so what's the score running into this? Like I just got here, so
now you got
I won the
around.
first one. I won the first
What?
one.
oh, you won the first one, so now I kind of keep it, so we can keep on going.
All right, this is going to be tough.
This is gonna be tough. Any of these are tough because I
Wow.
have romance books to work with. It's like the same cover. I have couples kissing.
The topic is romance.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick your butts if it's romance.
It's not right.
Covers showing love. How about that? How about we pick?
Nah.
How about kissing? Kissing is a good one. I think that's a
Ah.
great.
The lamest covers on the planet. That
You
shit.
guys are going to think. I think this is the stupidest category I ever
What a
said.
great Alan.
Originality.
Oh, okay.
Originality. That could be anything.
I know.
Okay. It's more about the explanation than it is about the.
I mean, I don't even know what the hell I'm looking for. I'm just saying originality. Original idea.
Yeah, originality. Whatever that means, we can define it.
We'll figure it out. Yeah, we got to work it. Originality. Oh, I got an idea with this one.
I'm not playing originality.
You're not doing all right.
It'd be all TMNT. That's original.
I might have done it. It was the original. It was the
I
original.
got my 5.
Okay. I'm still scoping out my options. This is a fucking stupid ass category. I got some romance too, Alan.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah,
I always
maybe
thought you were romantic at heart. So
I am. All right, there we go. Oh, I didn't get to ask you. What'd you think about the Green Lantern trailer there?
I thought it looked good.
Yeah,
I thought it looked good. I think,
you thought it looked good. What part of it looked good to you?
I actually thought like, they're hinting at some big battle thing must have happened, like smash signs, stuff like that. I think it has that kind of.
Alan, you like
like,
She-Hulk and the Marvels, right? Just to clarify, I want to make sure.
She-Hulk
No.
and the Marvels? No. I did
She-Hulk,
not
the TV series. Oh, okay. I just wanted to make
like-
sure.
I didn't like that. No, it's right. I know it's your favorite show, but I'm sorry, I didn't like it.
Did you like that?
I'm
Who,
one of
me?
I'm one of the villains of the show, of the Shield. show.
Okay.
But I did watch it. I tortured myself.
Oh man.
I thought about it until like I was waiting for the end of the thing, but then I heard about the twerking. It was like, forget it.
Yeah, that
No,
turned me off as well.
It's
Man.
pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
I had this. I could use that for.
They paid that woman apparently $1.5 million to come in and do 2 minutes of twerking on television.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Is that true? Wow.
Yeah.
No
Well,
wonder they lost money.
They were trying to like leverage star power, right? But
It didn't work.
yeah. I think they don't know who is the audience.
Yeah, I could say that. Yeah.
But you know what's funny? Like, you know, I actually had a really bad impression of Wonder Man going into it.
Hmm.
And I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was really well done.
I'm three episodes in. I haven't have found the time yet. It's
I
been a
thought it was
busy
really
week.
well done. I thought it was good series.
I'm off work this week, most of this week, and because the kids were off for March break and I was doing stuff with them all week, I didn't have time to do a lot.
All right. So the this is the original art from this guy, and then it got stolen by Pee Wee Playhouse. So
Oh.
originally it was this guy's. It's
Yeah,
Jimbo.
Gary Panter. Yeah, he's great.
Ah, Jimbo.
Hmm.
Jimbo.
I know that book.
short. And this is the original Mac and player Jim.
Oh, you got some romance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jim.
I actually
Jim
like that
was
cover.
he was banging her and he left.
I may have misunderstood the concept for this.
I don't know. What it is.
No, it whatever you want to make up is
Okay.
you have to.
Okay.
It's about your originality, not the comics.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So this is the original Batman and the original Man Bat.
Yeah, that's great.
Not gonna have more original than that.
Hmm.
And then you got the original Blaze, and you got the original Toro right here.
All right. Yeah.
Old school, new school. And here is original origin first appearance of Venom. Not the
Very
real
cool.
reprint.
Okay.
All right.
All right. All
I
right.
gave it a shot. I don't know if that
Yeah.
made any sense.
Okay. I'm going to start with this one. I like it because it's an homage cover to Adventure 300, but also, you know, you've got it also makes me think of the Brady Bunch. And you've got like the dad or something in the middle, and on one side you've got the good guys, the other side you got the bad guys. It's just, you know, it's the story
Yeah,
of a
that's
man
what
named,
I kinda-
of a man named Garrick, and he's
Yeah.
hanging out with these superheroes.
Oh yeah.
The next one is, I just thought this was cute. No other reason. Crypto hanging out with baby Kal-El, and there's a flying fish and some sort of other weird creature flying around. I just thought it was an interesting cover. for
It's
what
very
I have.
original.
And the last one, I pulled it out because it reminded me of the movie Karate Kid. They're beating the
Oh,
crap
well,
out
I
of
mean-
each other.
That's
Pretty
the original Karate Kid.
There you
I
go.
know. DC Comics got paid because they and credited because they used the Karate Kid name, you know, for the movie. It's in the credits. It says special thanks to DC Comics.
Wow.
It's
But
wild.
I mean, like, this is like the two of them fighting at the dojo there at the end there in the competition.
Yeah.
You didn't do the floating crane thing.
Well, we don't know what happens next, right?
That is the most lame move I've ever seen. By the way,
I mean, you do know about fighting, so
Listen, I had to go with what I had.
that was good.
that was
All
good.
right. So I grabbed Turok because I figure no one else has this. It's original, right? So
It's
It's one
original.
of a kind.
yeah.
How many thousands of dollars did you pay for that?
I've never seen that cover before.
I paid I think $10, which was about
No,
Oh,
$9.
you-
$10 too much.
Right.
I don't believe that shit at all. You did not spend $10 on that.
I did.
No, you,
Oh,
what
my
the
goodness,
fuck?
you got ripped off, man.
I was at a fair. It's a long story.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know. I thought this was a kind of a cool cover, pretty original, So that
That's
was
actually
kind of
kinda
cool.
That's a Sandman homage. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
going with like original kind of weird stuff like this True Stories, which I thought was pretty original.
That's original, yeah. Pressure.
But it's
I like
all,
it.
One of my favorite comics when I was a teen, getting into comics, or not getting into comics, but in the late
Ralph
80s, early
Snart.
90s.
I
Yeah.
have that.
I love Ralph Snart. He's hilarious.
I remember sitting on my floor and just busting my gut to this guy every issue. Now comics, of course, that printed all those weird like movie adaptations. Anyway,
We need what today needs is more comics like Ralph Snart and Too Much Coffee Man. They were just hilarious.
I'm trying
And
to
then-
find a first printer. So too much coffee, man. So.
probably my most original book, Tipper Gore Comics.
Oh, weird. What is
Wow.
that? That's pretty scary.
Would there be lots of swearing in there?
Tipper Gore. I mean, she wouldn't allow that, so of course not. Yeah, that's all I got.
That's pretty good. I've never seen that before.
I just changed this bag out, and we got Ragman #1,
Oh, that's
Oh,
great.
the original. Yeah.
which is super dope. Joe Kubert. I think it's a great original
It's
character.
a fucking cool book, yeah.
Spelled
Yeah, it's really
QBERT.
Character, that's good.
My favorite writer in comics, even though he's a grumpy old prick. We got V for Vendetta,
Oh, that's a good one.
which I also think, as far as originality goes, this
Oh,
is
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
You can't beat. You're going originality. Jim Henson, guy, little Fraggle
Fraggle
Rock.
Rock! Fraggle Rock!
Fraggle.
So that's some originality right there. And then, of course, the 70s cannot be beat because they were just a wacky time.
Oh, Mr. Natural.
Natural.
Nice.
Obviously, Mr. Robert Crumb, Mr. Natural.
I think I have that someplace.
And we all have had nightmares about it, but
Oh,
at least his crotch isn't on the front cover.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
he's playing with
Labyrinth,
his balls,
very,
though.
very, very original, crazy movie.
Listen, man, I saw him in concert. It was one of the best, heads down, best times of my life.
That's awesome.
So,
Actually, who's the artist? Is that Peach Momoko almost?
this, I don't believe it's Peach Momoko, no.
Has that not Peach Momoko? Friends.
It might be Jenny. I think it's Jenny
Jenny
Frison.
Frison.
Actually.
That's what I meant to say. Jenny Frison. I meant to say Jenny
I
Frison.
think it's Jenny Frison that did this.
Like every girl.
Yeah, it has that Jenny Frison look to it. That's
Yeah,
why
I'm pretty sure it's Jenny Frison that did it.
I said the wrong name, but
But yeah, I think those are some original. So that's some
Okay.
original cool stuff.
So remember, I'm working with a short box of romance books. Okay, every romance book they always have the threesome. Okay, it's the guy and the blonde girl. Guys with the blonde girl, and the brunette is kind of like, oh no, she's with my he's with my man. Well, in this one, it's an original because the guy is with the girl, but she's a redhead, and it's the blonde that's the jilted girl.
Oh,
That's so original.
That's pretty original.
She's a bit of
I
a
mean,
peeping Tom,
They
too.
must have
looking
been
in the
really
mirror.
like working out of the box to think of this concept. So now this is actually a pretty original one. This is crazy actually, and Steven knows this book. This one is original. You got the girl and the guy, and they're kind of like lovey-dovey, and then she goes, "My other darling."
Cheating
What
again.
does that mean? Like, what does that mean?
my other darling.
That always reminds me. It always reminds me of the joke where the best friend invites the guy to the bar to tell him that his wife is cheating on them.
Yes.
Or is it a scenario where he's watching? The other guy's in a corner watching. Is that what the other darlings do?
I don't know. It's like very original. It's like weird.
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of interesting. Now this is a classic cover. Again, romance book. The Swingers.
Oh yeah.
And he's like pulling her hair. It's like, oh my goodness.
It seems very unlike Charlton.
I can't remember what I did with my copy. I sold it
Like,
and gave it to
This got the comic code. That's the original part. I mean, how did they get it past the comic code?
I can't
That's
believe the
crazy.
floating magic 8 balls above his head.
I would
know,
say
like,
that's the one of the go-to hair. What is that? One of the go-to hair pull covers, or is there bigger?
Yeah,
ones?
it is. Actually, it is.
I think
a
it is.
classic cover,
Yeah.
Classic cover. That's a big book, believe it or not. And this is another original. like whenever you do something and you want to be an original, what do? You do my own thing. Okay, and that's what she's doing. She's being an original.
That's pretty
She's
good.
doing her own
Yeah.
thing. So
You showed all the same covers in the same category. Very original.
well, it's a short box of romance
He's
book.
not cheating. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Now the
listen,
last
I'm
one-
dealing with a box that goes from JU to LE. So
Okay, so this last one is actually kind of the most original and kind of creepy. She's going steady, but she's got like all of her boyfriend's heads mounted on the wall.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's gross.
And she's
That
got like
last
an
one-
archery, like it looks like an archery thing on her back. Like
oh my god.
she's got more room on that wall. So yeah,
Wow.
I thought that was pretty original. So
That's
I
great.
think it's not going steady, its hands are steady.
Mm.
yeah, so those are my original ones.
Those are good.
All
Oh
right.
damn it! I'm going with Alan because of the just because of the,
Well, the swingers in that last one are pretty darn, right there.
although I like this one.
I like pretty
I don't
good.
know how to
It's
say
because it's actually named Karate Kid.
I guess I'll go with my Toro is my best.
Oh.
Okay.
Turok is my bet. No, I'll go with
Although-
Gore.
It's
Yeah,
a
those
story.
those indies you got. I'm probably might have to end up voting, but I'm leaning towards Archivist because those indies I've never seen. I don't know them like that.
Yeah.
The
I'm always
youngest
looking
love
for
in the
weird
world.
stuff.
I voted for Jason already. Oh, okay. So it's Bleak for me. He voted for Bleak. I didn't read the rest. Okay.
Oh, so you voted for Bleak.
Well, Alan got a vote from Steppo.
Yeah.
Alan and Bleak. Very cool. Thank you guys for hanging out, entertaining us. Chat's awesome.
Man bat.
Alan and
How many
Matt.
people are?
We don't have a lot. We
I
got
think
8 right
I
now.
think the title Man Bat deserves to be on the guy on the cover that Bleak showed earlier from the underground comic there, the guy going on the bus.
Oh, I don't know why you would
Yeah.
call me that.
He had a pretty big man bat going there.
He had a man bat. Oh, I got you. Got a man boner. All right. Well, I'll break the tie, and I'm going with Archivist actually.
Oh,
So
Oh, thank you.
the 3-man tie tonight. All right. Let's go to the next topic. Next topic is fact or opinion in comic books. All right. What's a well-known fact? I mean, like, okay, let's say, is it fact or opinion about the Marvel One and the Famous Funnies? What is that? That's a question. There you go.
Oh, Marvel Motion Pictures Funnies Weekly.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That is a fact, and
fact.
it's not a fact. So when actually Marvel Comics 1 came out, it reprinted the story from Marvel Motion Picture Funny Weekly. It's like such a long thing, and it added a couple more pages. So
What's the question
Yeah,
though? Is
so
it
it is-
fact or opinion that it existed, or that it's the number one comic,
Definitely.
It's the first
the first
First
Marvel
Submariner.
comic?
Submariner. Right.
Oh, for
First
Submariner.
Submariner.
Oh, okay.
First
okay.
Submariner.
I would say that it's
Funny
the
movie.
first Submariner, but the problem is so few exist, and for so long people took the Marvel Comics 1 as the first
Do
appearance.
you count the limited amount of books as being a real fantasy?
No, but I mean, wasn't the first one a giveaway?
It was a giveaway. Yes,
It was
it was a,
So I
but-
and I
it was a
think
giveaway that was never given away.
Yeah.
They never
So
gave it away.
yeah, they never get it. They just hung in a
Yeah,
box.
it was never actually published, and that's why I
No,
would
it was
say that.
published, but it was never given away.
I mean, how was it? Well, let's Google. Let's find out. What was
So
the
what
damn
happened
thing?
was they printed it, and they were going to. They actually never actually released it into the theaters. They were supposed to be a giveaway for when you went to the theater, but what ended up happening was they printed it, but never actually released it. It was
It was
only
never distributed.
found later in the 70s, I believe.
Now, who is they that printed? Was it Centaur or was it? It wasn't Timely.
No, it was
a
Max.
private.
It was Max Gaines that printed it.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
was
the
independent.
problem is, like, I think, well, so it was whatever Entertaining Comics or whatever it was before. I guess it was the company he had before became All American.
Well, Bill
Yeah,
Everett was
it's
working with
Columbia.
Centaur right after that, so that's what kind of confused me about that. So,
All right. So we're a little befuddled on that one. Let's move on to the first appearance of Lex Luthor, Action Comics 23, or what was it, Superman 6? 4? Yeah, Superman 4.
I have to go with Superman 4 because it was released first, although the 23 book was supposed to be the first appearance. Like, it was written like it's his first appearance, but
Yeah.
the other one came out
This one is
first.
actually
well,
his-
I asked Bill Mummy about this from Lost in Space fame, and he said it was not Superman 4.
Well,
I don't think that's
there for years, people said that the Lex Luthor in Superman 4 was not even Lex Luthor, is the way I
The
understood it.
Superman, the Lex Luthor back then had red hair. He
And-
didn't become bald until his fourth or
I'm
fifth.
not saying
appearance.
that's right. I'm just saying I've heard that.
No. So the one in the stories in Superman 4 are all Lex Luthor stories.
Yeah.
And as I
Okay.
said,
All
it was
Lex-
supposed to be. It was supposed to be
It came
Action
out 2
Comics.
weeks earlier than Action 23.
Exactly, but Action 23 was supposed to come out early and got delayed.
So it's like the
Yeah.
Gambit thing. It's like the
And
perfect.
so as a result, Superman 4 becomes his first appearance. It's not his first chronological story, but it's his first appearance.
The bald guy
Yes.
on the cover ain't Luthor. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the bald
I've
guy on the
heard that.
cover, it's just a bald guy on
It's
the cover.
not
He's
Luther. It's not
nothing-
Luther.
nothing to do with
Luthor's
Luther.
inside the book.
It is his
Yeah.
cousin, though. Little known fact.
It's not his cousin either.
John
So these things feel like
Cut that
opinions.
right.
because-
John Luther.
No, do you know what I came across once that was a really interesting story? Was the fact that, and you read the books, the more you get it. The Legion of Superheroes. The stories are not printed in the order that it happened, per se. It's the order that Superboy
Experienced them?
experiences them,
Yeah,
because
that's
you'll
a time
notice he
travel
goes
book, isn't it?
because of time travel. He can go anywhere in their history and be there on anyone.
Yeah, but that doesn't really have anything to do with Superman 4, though, right?
No, but I'm just saying it's a cool thing that was on my mind today.
Oh, yeah, that is pretty cool, though. Yeah.
All right, what do you got to say,
Yeah,
Alan? 'Cause you
yes,
think I think Alan has the biggest opinion about this topic.
Well,
so-
Superman 4 is the first appearance of Lex Luthor.
No,
No,
it's
but-
becoming more and
Bill
more.
Mummy,
accepted
he
that
disagrees. I'm just telling you.
Jason doesn't know what he's talking about. Don't listen to him with hacks. And
just listen,
yeah,
I'm typing in your comments right now in your chat. So
yeah,
I
yeah.
say
So,
it comes down to who owns which book.
that's probably
Okay, well, I'll say this.
I'm going to get Action 23 at some point because I do want to have his second appearance.
At the very least, unlike the motion funnies, this is a book that was a real comic. So I give it more.
Both are real comics.
Well, so is it? If they're both real comics, and I'm feeling like that Superman 4 don't matter because the motion don't matter, you know. So I'm trying to give your 4 some more love, but you're tearing it away.
No,
from
it came out first. It can't. It just hit the newsstands first. That's all that matters, right? Which was the first thing that hit the newsstands?
Okay.
that works
And
for
that's
me.
all that matters.
Now, does the money book matter?
Which is why the Huntress has a double first appearance, because both books she was in hit the stands on the very same day.
Same day. Yeah.
But it matters with the Gambit situation because there's a blurb in that book that says, "If like go back and read X-Men 266."
Yeah, it's weird that
So it
they
sort of matters in that situation.
came out like a full month before, didn't it?
I
Well,
don't know the exact time, but it came out before it, but like by mistake.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, if there was a
by the
publishing
way, another reason I just remembered something. Another reason why people go with the Action Comics 23 ahead of Superman 4 is because, as I said, that story is chronologically before the other ones because it says we meet for the first time, like kind of thing, right? Most collections of Superman will put the Action 23 story before Superman 4. And that's why a lot of people think that that one is the first appearance, like in terms of the publication dates and stuff, because they want to. They're more worried about the continuity for the stories than they are about the continuity of the because they're the same month, right? Like they came out within weeks of each
Actually,
other. So.
Man Cave makes a really interesting point. However, I'm going to just quickly explain why. Going back to the Submariner thing. So what happened is with Motion Funny's Pictures Weekly, that actually was not like it was printed. Okay, so it was actually printed. It was never distributed. Okay, but it was printed before Marvel 1. Okay.
It was, but it's not from the right
It
company.
sat in a box, basically. It just sat in a box.
It's the first topic is way more flimsy than this one. I'll say that.
So that would be the like I can see where there sounds like I'm contradicting myself because of like I'm saying that Superman 4 came out first and there, but I think with Motion Pictures Funny, Motion Funnies, whatever it is, the Motion one, it was out there. It was out there first, and that's why I consider it the first.
Being printed and out there first is awesome, and I understand that whole argument. But is there something to be said about it not being circulated? So it was never ever circulated. So does it even count?
I don't think
It's one of those weird ones. Yeah, I mean it is. It's weird.
Like the other ones people have had in their collection, so they're a little tattered or they're in good condition. So they've made their way around the block. These ones were never ever even given to anybody. So technically, do they exist? I know they technically exist, but
well, yeah, I'm giving Superman 4 more credit than the Motion Pictures because it's an actual standard comic. I mean, it just came out before, but like there's so many arguments. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll lean towards that's the first Lex Luthor. You know, sometimes they get it wrong. Is that why the first Sandman people consider Adventure Comics more of a canon story?
Well, it came out later.
It's kind of this is different though because it's not from a title that kept the Sandman going. It was from an annual, you know. So
what's the money book with
Yeah,
it?
see here in Overstreet, they still list it as the second and third appearance of Luthor. They don't put it on Superman 4. They don't. They say Action Comics 23 is the first appearance of Luthor. And I'm telling you right now, I think that's got to be corrected. I as I said, I tend to go with your thing now because of the.
I mean, if you look at the Grand Comics database, they show when they hit the newsstand. So the thing is, the question becomes, what is the standard, right?
Yeah.
So, and what does the standard of the first appearance be? Like, you know, that's even more challenging of a question because, like, there's actually comics where they have an ad for Action 1 or ad for whatever book. Do those make those first appearances? Or does like, you know?
I feel like you got to have some substance and somewhat of a story. You can't just do like a panel or two.
Yeah.
But
so are you a 181 guy then?
Yeah, I'm a Hulk. I feel like you don't have first Wolverine until you got Hulk 181. Absolutely.
Even though it's a panel that says Wolverine on it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think 180 is that book.
Here it is. This is what I'm talking about. If you grab this Superman Chronicles books number 3, one of the reasons why they put it in is it says Action Comics 23, April 1940, and as the first story. Okay, they put that as there before Superman number 4. Spring 1940, and as I said, they print the story first, and that's where the confusion becomes, because they put the chronological one in first.
So
I knew I'd seen that.
with the annual and Sandman, how much of a story was in the Sandman? Was it like most of the story, or
It was just a character, right? I think they were all solving crimes at the World's Fair. That's what it's about, right?
so there was a little? It was completely different than the Adventure 40.
So Adventure 40 is like a true Sandman story.
Yeah.
Like a standalone.
Like, well, it's like, it's its own like 8-page story, right?
Okay.
Well, I think it's the same thing. Sandman Adventure 40 was supposed to be the first chronological story, and then the World's Fair story was supposed to happen.
Yeah. It's just that
And
the
that's
World's Fair
the
book
part
came
that
out
throws
earlier.
people off.
All right.
Yeah.
I kind of.
But people like the Adventure 40 because it's a really great Sandman cover too.
I mean, it's him on the cover and he's on the inside. Like you look at an
He's
annual.
on the cover of
Well, if I remember correctly,
Well,
Sandman was the first hero, like first superhero in Adventure Comics, so it was a big deal.
Hmm.
Adventure
know
Comics started with issue
I thought the
32.
Crimson
and
Avenger was first.
I think
Who's
there's
right?
different
The
guys.
Crimson Adventure was in Detective Comics.
So what's
yeah.
the first
Yeah,
what's
I know,
the first
yeah.
Gambit then? What's the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
Gambit? Are we saying?
Well, Doc's making a good point. The first, it sounds like that, but the first Gambit is actually 266 because it got delayed. Or the other one was released first. I forgot the whole story. But.
The thing with the Gambit book is the annual does say go back and look at.
Yeah, revert.
All
back
right,
to-
now look. Okay, look. Let me just square this away for you. The way it works is this. The companies, in order to protect their copyright, would deliver the books to the Copyright Office of the United States, and they were filed and they were registered. They did this for two reasons. This is where the ash cans came from. They protected title names. Action Comics #1 does not have an action comic inside it. It's the title of the book. It's the cover of the book. It established the title. Now, as far as the motion picture funnies, it was never circulated. It was never distributed. I don't believe that it was even registered with the Copyright Office. On a legal basis, if you litigated it, you have no foot to stand on because you did not register it with the government. The United States Copyright Office is the final word on this. And that's how they protected the names of their characters. That's how Superman could sue Captain Marvel. You dig? And the other thing is with Fair 39, the story itself, 42 calendar days, and it was registered with the Copyright Office. Fair 39 came in. And then came Adventure 40. I don't care if Adventure 40 had the first story. If it sat in a drawer for 25 years, it makes no difference because it was not. The terminology and the definition is when was it first available to the public? Okay?
The story
Don't bug me.
Wait,
Don't bug me.
Steve, let me
This
finish.
is what it is. It was not
Steven,
available to the
Steven,
public
let
as
me
a
talk.
circulated
Let me talk.
issue, Alan.
Let me talk.
You'll be sued and you will lose. You'll be sued and you will lose.
You're just babbling when I'm actually trying to say something. So, you know the story of the first Rogue story?
I don't care about that shit. I'm talking about Lex Luthor and Fair 39 and Emotion and Submariner. All this rogue business makes no sense. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter any more than Hulk 180 does. It's 181.
Okay.
And the market has spoken. You can do this all you want. Fly your broom. Fly your broom up to the North Pole with Nelvana for a while.
Okay.
Chill your ass out and come back down when you got it figured out, okay?
Steven, I agree with you. Just let me finish what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say something to add to your point. You're fighting with me, even though I'm agreeing with you.
Well,
So
it's my nature.
So the first Rogue story actually came out. The very first story that was written about Rogue wasn't published until about 20 years after she made her first appearance. It was a story that actually was sitting in a drawer, and they decided, hey, we should probably publish this. This is like her first real story. And then they published it later. So it's kind of the
That doesn't make a difference. It was when it was first available to the public.
So, Stephen, that is not considered her first appearance. They actually did publish it. It's not considered her first appearance because it came out 20 years later. Obviously, it's the same idea. It doesn't matter how much time. Whatever book came out first, whatever book hit the newsstand first, is the one that people use as the first appearance.
Yeah,
No,
they-
I
they
still
don't-
want
they
you to
don't
fly to the
follow-
North Pole. I like that whole idea.
they don't
I
follow-
like the
Well, I'm
idea of
agreeing
you
with
finding
you. I'm just saying
Nelvana.
that this-
I
this
hear
has
you
to
about
be
Gambit, and
true.
that's just it's all clicks and whistles. I like the idea of you flying up there. Let me know how magnetic north is too, please.
Magnetic.
And don't. I hope it doesn't affect that metal plate in your head. Okay.
But I agree too, because like he's saying, like the Gambit situation, the market has spoken. The first appearance is 266. The market has spoken
is
about
always,
181.
always right. Just because they think something is cooler than something else doesn't mean that they're right.
Follow the money.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's just all I'm telling you is that all of the characters, Green Lantern, the Atom, Flash, Superman, every single one of those characters, in order to establish the rights to publish and that they had the rights to protect the image and the character, were registered with the Copyright Office of the United States. So all you have to do is go there, because any litigation that would come up, they have them stone cold dead in the market, and that's just what it is. The attorneys can fizz, bubble and fizz, and in any of these instances, the only people who are making money are the attorneys, because right is right, and they have a guy on a retainer, and they're going to get their money out of them, and they're going to drag this thing through the courts. But it isn't going to make a damn bit of difference, because the federal government in the Copyright Office, which is what it's designed to do, is to protect the rights, like Disney, like Mickey Mouse or Donald Duck or Goofy or any of these other characters, Oswald the Rabbit, Woody Woodpecker. Every one of these characters were registered to protect them, so that the rights of those original the original owners, their intellectual properties, are protected. And so when and as a matter of interest, Vincent Sullivan was the editor. Vince Sullivan was the editor of the Fair 39. And
He's also the editor of 3/4 of DC's books at the time.
At the time, and I spoke to him directly about this, and I said, "Was the Fair 39 story first for the Sandman?" He says, "Yes, it was, because it was a special issue to be distributed and registered to go into the fair specifically, and then they had plans to have Adventure 40 done, but because the New York World's Fair was such a big deal, what they did was they issued that book at the fair, first available to the public, and it was 42 calendar days. And the way I established that was the Mile High Collection dates of delivery from the Edgar Church collection, printed in the Gerber Photojournal of Comics. And I had it, and then so the Copyright Office confirmed it, the Vincent Sullivan confirmed it. It was a fait accompli. So they can say what they want to do, but again, I say this sound, for example, Motion Picture Funnies, if they found the books later on and brought them out, that doesn't negate the fact. The only one that they said was actually that they were banking on or putting hanging their hat on for First Submariner, was the Lloyd or Floyd Jacquet pay copy, where he was paid to actually have some of the art or the creation of that book, and he had the book with the receipt to show when he got paid for the work he did on the book. And it was the date on that receipt that they used to establish that Motion Picture Funnies was first rather than Marvel Comics #1. But the fact remains, it was not distributed, nor was it circulated in an ordinary fashion to newsstands.
He's sitting in a box.
So anyway, that's what it is. You guys, I'm telling you, I was relaxed upstairs. I was sitting there, and then you guys stuck that match and lit that candle. If you jammed it right up my eye, and I didn't even hit the stairs on my way down. I flew down here. Thanks a lot, Biggie Shack. I blame you, Biggie Shack. You and your network. I defy you.
Yeah.
Well, Billy Mummy.
Where are we going next? All right. So, is it factor opinion that the Green Lantern ever had a cloth suit?
Did he have a cloth costume? The original Green Lantern?
Yeah.
I think it was cloth.
Did he have a suit he could just hang in his house in his closet? Did he always use his ring? Like, where did it? See, I did a little research, and it looks like if there was a cloth suit, it would have been owned by Alan Scott, because the other guys absolutely. Huh?
Here's the argument I'm going to make against. Oh,
go ahead. No, go.
My argument against it is everything that the Lantern had used his ring for would fade away if he was knocked out, and the original Lantern got knocked out a lot of times, and he never ended up naked. So,
also, okay.
Plus, and I will use this another way, the original Lantern was affected by wood, and wood, if it had touched his uniform, would have forced the uniform to fade away as well.
So here's the when you Google it, you ask your phone or whatever. It says that Alan Scott made it from his ring. Ring, yes. But
so his ring drains of energy. Is he like stranded naked wherever he's at, or how does that work?
Biggie? What does it say? What does he say there about his costume?
So he, in that word bubble there, which he's glowing, which I noticed earlier, he's basically just thinking out what he wants the suit to look like.
Oh, that's cool.
This is the last page. Wow. So before it, he's just wearing regular clothes. He's beating everybody's ass. He don't use the ring to like make anything yet. He just is flying. He can go through a wall, and he's very strong. But up until this point, this might be the first thing he ever created, in my opinion. But it don't show him using his ring. We just are to assume. So this is an opinion. Now this has been changed over time, multiple times, because DC switches shit up. But the original first issue, it don't show him making them by hand or using the ring, in my opinion. It just shows.
Okay, it is assumed that he created the costume to fight crime.
Yeah.
I'll read.
I mean, that is what I get, because if it was created by the ring, they would have a panel to actually substantiate that. Do you know what he was before he, who Alan Scott was, Biggie? Do you know what he did for a living?
Yeah, I went through the book. He was, I know how he got the ring. It was from a train wreck where everybody died but him.
Yeah, and it was a lantern that was like on the caboose. He was a railroad guy is what it was, and he found the lantern, and that's how the whole thing started.
I thought you were going to say he was a tailor, and I was like, oh wow,
yeah,
that settles it.
All right, so let me read you the. If I must fight evil, what the hell is that word? If I must fight evil beings, I must make myself a dreaded figure. I must have a costume that is so bizarre that. What does that say?
That explains the color scheme.
Once I'm seen, I will never be forgotten, and I shall shed my light over dark evil, for the dark things cannot stand the light of the Green Lantern. So that's.
It doesn't actually suggest that he did that with his ring.
It don't really know, but
it assumes that he came up with a costume to get what the effect that he wanted, a la Batman.
I mean,
Yeah,
he is
a lot
blonde.
A lot
Like,
I
of
think
like,
biggest thing is it
back
could go
then
either
was-
way.
Yeah.
based on-
A lot of the superheroes
know
did
I'd
that
be
back then.
scared.
They'd be like, "Oh, now I'm going to make a costume." If you look at the Hangman, when we did the Hangman, it was the same
Yeah.
way. He's like, "I'm going to assume this identity," and then the next panel, you see him wearing the Hangman suit.
Yeah, and back then they weren't as sophisticated. He says, "What tailor did he contact? Was the union? Was the tailor a union con? Was it the tailor a
thought
union
everybody-
tailor?"
The only books that I know where you guys actually see the superhero making his costume is the Spectre. At the very end of the Spectre, he's like using a.
That is the screwiest panel, Alan. It is the screwiest
I
panel.
know.
Black
That,
Panther-
but you also see the character the Tarantula in All Star Squadron. You see his housemaid makes the uniform.
Oh, that's nice.
One of the funniest costume plots was in the Flash, because everyone was saying that there was a letter to the editor or some question and saying, where do these villains get all of their costumes? How are they coming up with these themes? And so they came up with a story where there was the tailor
Yep.
of the criminals,
Oh, wow.
That's
and
funny-
everybody
that's-
left this tailor. Have you read that? Have you read that story?
That sounds
Yes,
like
I
the
had.
Incredibles.
Oh, it's hysterical. And so he's got all these costumes. And then Flash says, well, geez, if I can find the tailor that when they come in to get the suits from their alterations. I mean, Carmen Infantino must have laughed as John Broome. I think it was probably a John Broome story. But they had to laugh their asses off at that because that was the only thing they could think of, because they were getting in so much trouble for putting gorillas in all the stories.
Well, you know what's funny? What they should have done is arrested the tailor of all these supervillains, right? As he's in cahoots with them, right? He is working. He's aiding and abetting crime. So.
No, he's like a nurse. He says he doesn't know what their politics are. All he does is he keeps his tailor's oath. His tailor's oath is to do no harm and make the clothes fit.
Clothes fit. Yep.
That's
Because
funny.
sometimes they were way too tight in the crotch, and that's an insidious thing, for the poor guys running around in their suits. It's just awesome. It's a great story. It really is. You could if you haven't read the story, it's
what
really
book
fun.
is that? What book is that, Stephen?
I can't remember.
has that
It's
story.
it's
Just let
it's
me,
in the
give me a
early
minute.
canon of the Flash.
Yeah, let me look up pretty fast here. Flash.
There's a lot of these main heroes we have, main superheroes. There's multiple origin stories, and I feel like I've seen Superman's suit be made like at least 2 or 3 times. I know Spider-Man's done it.
Well, Superman, we know it's from the thing he was swaddled in when he came into Earth, right?
The blankets in his rocket were then cut and he uses X-ray vision so Ma Kent could sew it for him.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
that was actually part of the story.
You know
Yeah.
why he wears the red underwear?
Because he's excitable.
No, it's meant to.
His name is Paul. His name is Paul Gamby, and he made his debut in Flash 141.
That's it. You say it, Biggie. Why are his pants red?
Well, let me see if Matt knows it. Do you know why he wears the red underwear, Matt?
Who?
Superman.
Well, it's like
I
layering
don't know.
colors, isn't it?
No.
I have no clue. It's just part of the costume.
It's meant to resemble the circus strongmen.
Right.
Oh, yeah. I actually
Yeah.
might have even heard
Yeah, well,
that.
that makes sense there when you say it that way.
I thought there was like an end canon thing, like, a
No.
villain who couldn't see through red or something, couldn't see his crotch, or something like
Yeah, I think like just
So it's
underwear on the
Flash
outside.
141. That's Silver Age,
Is that
though.
whole? Is that
Yeah, it is
strong
Silver
man
Age.
thing?
That's it right there.
Yeah, I'll go
Yeah,
to
it
eBay.
is.
I
Silver
have
Age.
that.
I don't have that,
What would you say, Matt?
but I'm going to get that.
No, the strongman thing was, yes, he was compared to. They did say they wanted his outfit to look like a circus strongman when they first designed the Superman outfit.
that. Right.
For sure. You guys got any other facts or opinions that you are?
It's actually the first appearance of Paul Gamby as well on the slab.
That's
Oh, yeah.
because Paul Gamby is the name of the tailor.
Yeah.
I
I'm
just
saying.
looked that up.
So here
It's
we
Black
go.
Panther, his costume was Tim, his sidekick. He told Tim to go to like a play or like a playhouse and,
Yeah,
and
but-
just pick up some pirate costumes or not.
It's
I don't
like
think
a
he says
$10
pirate
book.
costumes, but yeah, he says grab the costumes there, and so that's where they get their costumes.
So I'll pick that up at some point. I'm not gonna
So
buy
I'm
the
gonna
crappy
be
I'm
copy.
going to buy it now.
You know what book I want to get is the Quasar that has the fake Barry Allen. They call him Buried Alien.
Oh, that's wild.
You guys seen that one?
I don't know it.
No.
No.
Okay, I need to get this book because it's like $1 book. You know, hold on.
Yeah.
Quasar. It's just funny because is it 14? No, that's the McFarlane. Hold on. Flashed. Here we go. It's number 17. And
Oh yeah, I have it there, right there. Steven has it.
Steven has a almost complete run of Flash, don't you?
I have all the early ones.
Oh wow.
so this guy right here is supposed to be Flash, and it's a Marvel book.
Right
Yeah,
through the
this Squadron. Well, Squadron Supreme is supposed to be similar to the Justice League, I believe.
I like those '90s shoulder pads.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like he's got kind of the Gambit style too, with the band.
Yeah, the
around.
hair coming out the top.
Yeah,
I wonder if he wins the race.
I mean, Wizard's got to come in a close second, right?
I don't know. I think Quicksilver might be actually the fastest.
No, Johnny Quick, X4R920909.
Isn't Captain Marvel the fastest? Can't she turn to light?
I mean, she's in the race. You got Speed Demon, Super Saber, and Black
Quicksilver
Racer.
can, like sort of
Yeah, but she doesn't have the
like,
speed
control
force.
time kind of idea. He's like,
Yeah.
All right. Well, while we're here, oh, hold on, my bad. Stepper,
we can
give
see
me one
Gambit's
moment.
first appearance.
You can see Gambit's. Oh,
You know, Gambit.
So what's happening is this kid almost gets killed by a wall coming down, and he has this package that he's delivering. I was delivering a package. Here it is, but it came open, but no harm done. Good gosh. Now, you would almost think he'd say, holy shit, at that point. Don't you really think? Great Scott. Great Caesar's ghost.
Well,
Goodness
he'd say
gracious.
holy. He'd say
Holy
holy.
shit. Okay, so he says, it's a duplicate of the Topps uniform, the one I tore. I'm sure Jimmy doesn't know what he was carrying and don't want to alarm him. You say you were delivering this? Yes, Flash, to a man who was supposed to meet me.
The one-eyed what? What was that?
The one he was supposed to meet him. It says the
top-
elaborate costumes and then he dopes it out. Rescuing Jimmy brought me the lead I needed, but it may have done even more than that. For a long time, I've wondered where the many costume crooks I've battled get their uniforms. The elaborate costumes of my foes are always superbly tailored, yet they aren't tailors. In back of my mind, I've wondered if there isn't some real tailor who works hand in glove with the costume criminals and makes the colorful uniforms to order. And now it seems my hunch was right. But if I show up at Taylor Gamby's as the Flash, he will naturally deny everything, and it will be hard to prove my charges against him.
That's a lot
So
of text. Jeez.
we will see. We will see now what happens. So what does he do? He says, I know, I'll disguise myself as some kind of a beatnik bum ne'er-do-well slob with a slovenly with a sort of a Vic Morrow kind of stand, you know, kind of that sort of swiv dibble kind of thing, hands in his pockets playing pocket pool. And then here he comes in. He says, I need me. I'm Trigger Joe from the West, Gamby. Just blew into town, and here's what I'm after. Huh? You want me to make you a colorful costume? That's right. I'm tired of being a small-time operator.
nice.
So anyway, that's how he tumbles. And let me see what he does. What does he tumble to it? You know, the in-house ads drove me. I wanted everything. Oh, I want that Mystery in Space. I have it now. The Justice League, of course, I have it now. The Superman annual, I have it now. The Batman annual, I have it now. But these ads just, they were so tasty. They made, you wanted them so badly, especially if you're reading House of Secrets or something, and you got some science fiction with some weird guy had to have his kneecap replaced or some screwy story. And then you turn the page and it's Kanjar Row with the slave ship of space.
Yeah.
And you're going, I gotta get me the slave ship. Why am I reading this junk? Then some story about some creep that went to another planet and his feet burned off or something. Okay, so what happens now, and this is the thing too, because the books went to 12 cents. See, this is a 12-center. And this was the subscription form that my mother used because you got the 10-cent price. You got the 10-cent price for a 2-year subscription. So if you sign up for 2 years, you got the 10-cent price for the books.
Oh.
So you could still get your books for 10 cents, but you just had to subscribe. And sadly, they creased the books right down the middle, and they folded them lengthwise, and they had a piece of brown paper that they were slid into, and then the address label was stuck on it. So when you got the book, it was perfect, except it was creased so that it crushed the middle of the cover. It slid right out of the paper, out of the sleeve, and then I put it like when you open up a newspaper, or when you used to, and you get to the crease, you push the crease down, and you go vjit like that to basically lie flat.
Yeah.
I did that with every one of my books, like I watched my dad do it to the newspaper. I fixed my books, but good. Anyway, Gamby. So what happens to Gamby here? He's trying to get him. He says, Flash is incredible, but I mustn't let his spectacular ability distract me from my purpose. I must keep note of the time and approximate speed, and then telephone Iris. Oh no, this is something else. Anyway, where am I? What happens to Gamby here? Let me see.
Comics are confusing sometimes. They jump all over damn place.
Mm-hmm.
What was the name of the letters page for the Flash?
Flashgrams?
Flashgrams.
Flashgrams. Good job, man.
So he ends up taking on the top.
Hell
Gamby
yeah.
and I figured out who you were and set this trap for you.
Flash had a great universe. Sorry, go ahead.
A uniform that spins on its spins by top power, and the faster it goes, the tighter it gets. You're finished, Flash. I can hardly breathe, and I can't slow it down. But there may be another way out by speeding it up. It's working. I'm taking off, just like an auto gyro. Hey, that's not supposed to happen. Boom. And then he drinks his cup of coffee with Iris. And then you got the little kid who's got an enormous forehead. He must have a size 12 hat. So anyway, that's Gamby. And I remember reading this story as a kid. And I kind of says it's a Taylor story? What year is this? 65?
So is that a new costume for
63.
Flash?
63, Stephen.
63, I was 10. Let's see, what month is this? This is December. So yeah, I was 10 by this time. I was 10. And at 10, 63, so I had been collecting for over 3 years at this point.
Wow.
Because I started collecting in 1960 when we moved into the neighborhood, and that's when I was introduced and dragooned into the Legion of Superheroes, because every single kid in the neighborhood was collecting adventure comics. I'm sorry, but I had the book, so I just wanted to show you.
No, that was fantastic. So I got a couple books. I got
great.
the Nightshade.
Great. That's good stuff.
Yeah, I haven't been getting much Charlton, so I figured I'd grab one.
Yeah, I've been wanting to get more of that Captain Atom and Blue Beetle stuff, man.
If you'd like to see a bunch of the original Captain Atoms, I've got a bunch sitting right here because I put them together.
Sweet.
Hell yeah. Melody's been getting this book, and I forget the name of the artist. He's one of those cartoonist kayfabe guys. Might be Piscor, might be
Okay.
one or the other. But this looks like a different artist, but he did really.
Oh yeah, the Twilight Zone one.
Yeah, those are neat.
Mm.
So
Have you read any of the stories yet, or do they?
yeah,
stay-
I have. It's I think it's black and white.
Okay.
Let me look.
Are they pretty cool, or do they evoke like the show?
Yeah, they're not bad, I guess. I was kind of disappointed Melody started pulling this because it's black and white like I thought. They started at 2 on her, and I'm like, well, that sucks. We'll never get number 1 unless we get it. But
Hmm.
yeah, this is pretty cool. It's like a submarine story. Looks pretty good.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad to get it now though because I do like the covers.
That's sweet.
Wait,
All right, let's
I
see.
think I'm gonna head out, guys.
Oh, wait, before you do, I have a book that I think you would like to see real fast.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
real quick.
Okay.
So you guys know I have this, the Exciting Comics #9, which is the first appearance of
Oh
Black Terrier.
wow! But it's
Well, yeah. So I just picked up I just got this today, the Hebrew version of Black Terror #9.
that's
Wow.
so funny.
Came from Israel, and it's got
What year is it?
It just came out, just like last year, I think, and it has the original story. The first story doesn't have all the stories, but it has like his origin story. But then it has this as the centerfold.
Oh,
That's
wow.
issue 3, I think, 3 or 4.
So is it written backwards?
Yeah, well, it's left to right because it's in Hebrew.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a much prettier copy than the original, I can tell
yeah,
you that.
yeah, it is. And then here's like the first page.
That's
But
really cool.
yeah,
Ah, good
here's the
job.
back of
I'm
it.
still trying to get a copy of the first Black Terror.
It came with these cards. Oh, okay.
Oh, my bad. Hold on.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
What was the cards? Go ahead.
It had one of these cards, and it had a
Phantom Lady.
Phantom Lady card.
Nice.
So yeah, that's all I wanted to show with that.
Well, Alan, you have a good night, man. Thanks for hopping
Okay.
on, dude.
So tomorrow, I recommend people watch my video. I'm going to be dropping it. I'm going to be showing 30 of my biggest books that I just got back from CGC.
Oh,
And
nice.
this is-
Oh, wow.
I would say that's a minor key, Alan. That's not.
That's
So, yeah.
great.
I think that 14 might be is superior to 13 by a mile. I think that the cover is better, and I also think that the interior of 14 is one of the best interiors of any of them because it's early and you don't have many word bubbles. And Baker's got women bent over everywhere in that book.
Damn.
This one is interesting. This is one of those covers. Whenever I see it, if you look it up online, always there's somewhere around these areas of the book. I'm not sure
Really?
why. I'm just saying there's just it's
yeah,
weird.
it's not
It's
really
like-
where your fingers would naturally hold the book, but
I
okay.
don't know. I just and it's
Alan,
weird.
I have a
Look-
question. I have a question for you,
look at
Alan.
copies, you'll see it. Yeah.
Alan, I have a question for you. Feldstein or Baker on the boobs?
It looks like Feldstein to me, but they say it's Matt Baker. I'm going to go with it. But
I have to say that those are Baker because if you look at the tenting on the
I know
17,
it's
if you put
different. Yeah,
if
It's
it because it has that tenting thing that it does like in Junior, this does not. That is Matt Baker.
yeah.
That's
It's a little
a
different.
fact, not an opinion.
So this one doesn't have that whenever it's Feldstein, it has that kind of bang look to it. This is not quite as.
It has a wet T-shirt look to it, Alan. Alan said it. He has a wet T-shirt look. The thing that intrigues me on this cover is under her right arm is her armpit so black.
I know it's very black,
Oh.
but
I mean, they didn't really
They
shave
didn't,
that.
they didn't have razors.
I mean, she's got a furry mouse in there or something. I mean, what the hell's going on there?
it's just the
Is
way
she
that-
French?
It's disgusting. Throw it in the trash immediately.
It's
It's
not-
like
it's
jazz
not
is
very
work.
armpit, it's just-
Well, she ran out of blades. She was able to shave her left arm, but she didn't have any time left to get her right arm.
Throw it in the trash. Now, when's trash day at your house? What's the,
Yeah.
Yeah,
What the hell
I'll
is
just
wrong with you,
trash
Alan?
this piece of junk. Okay, so that's one of the many books that I'll be showing. I'll show. It's 30 books that I got graded. So
That's a
it's
cool
pretty
piece.
good book. That's one of them.
Killer book, Alan. Killer 14. Really nice.
So I was happy that it was a 1.0. I knew it was pretty bad grade actually. I got it
Looked
really
good to me.
cheaply, so I was like really
It
happy.
looks great.
Okay, So yep, that's it. So
All right.
check out my show, tomorrow, CGC unboxing. Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Talk with you, brother. This is the second appearance of Captain Atom. The numbering system that Charlton used is more confusing than stereo instructions in Chinese.
Yeah, I couldn't find the numbers on a lot of the covers. So
This is volume 3, number 35.
oh wow,
I would guess that's Gil Kane, but golly, what a stunner.
yeah, that looks amazing.
Well, this is Ditko.
Is it Ditko? Oh,
Wow.
It's Ditko 100%.
Yeah.
And he honed all of these faces that he has here. If you look at that, you know it's Ditko.
Yeah.
so wasn't who am I thinking of that Gil Kane did? It wasn't Captain Atom. Who was it? It was a showcase. So yeah, you're right.
Well, Green Lantern was the one that really set him off, Gil Kane.
I'm thinking of Captain or Strange, whatever his name is.
Doctor Strange?
Adam Strange.
Adam Strange is Infantino.
It's mixed. It's Gil Kane Infantino, I think.
Gil Kane did some of the covers. You're correct. And also Mike Sikowski did some of the early ones too. And they're
I get them
beautiful.
two mixed up. That's Captain Atom. I think of Adam. Okay, gotcha.
So I'm gonna have to find this book because that is a beautiful cover.
That's crazy. Gorgeous. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird because like people talk about like Ditko as the king, and when I look at his Marvel's output, Spider-Man's great, of course, but I guess I didn't really ever get it until I started seeing his Blue Beetle work and stuff like this. I mean, it's just now I get it. Now it's like okay, I see why people put him up there with the best.
And of course, because Charlton did everything. They printed their own books. They distributed their own books. Charlton did everything. They had their own presses, everything.
Well, yeah, that press, they really ran it to death.
They did. Matt's right. But they always would put things like these treasure chest things. And they had it, the company that they had was the company that they had for all of these contests. The company was called Bar Zim. BARZIM. Bar Zim. I kid you not. It says right there in the pink bubbles.
Oh.
Yeah.
And the treasure chest, you get your own TV set, $100 silver, a Stelber bicycle. I don't know what a Stelber bicycle. If they'd said Schwinn, it would have made better. or like a Peugeot or something. Or a Raleigh. I mean, back in the day, Raleighs were anyway. So then a portable phonograph, a cyclopedia set, and terrific Bar Zim toys, which are like these wood puzzles and roll the ball into the eyes and stuff like that. Bar Zim, it's very interesting. But when you look at the body posturing of Ditko, he honed his craft on faces and body posturing in these space adventures before he went into with Spidey. And all the girls look very, very similar to Clea. I mean, he is consistent.
Can I ask you a question, Stephen? Where was Charlton at as far as a company compared to like DC and then Marvel? I know that Marvel wasn't nowhere near as big as DC in the I'm talking about in the 60s. What was Charlton?
Charlton was more of a distant third, and if you counted Dell, it would have been in fourth, because it was DC had it,
Okay.
and then you could argue that Dell came next, then came Marvel, and then came like Charlton and some of the other off brands that sort of I call them kind of boutique titles that were still there, but Charlton was there, but Dell had a huge presence. And the other one that would have been in there would be Classics Illustrated,
Oh, right.
because they were okay with moms and dads. So Classics Illustrated were in there too, but it was Dell. It was Dell and DC, and my friend Dave Alexander said it best. He said, if you ever buy a collection of comics, and there are 3 boxes of books, he said, in every single one of those boxes, it'll be predominantly Dell comics, because the mothers allowed them to be there because they were wholesome.
Yeah.
And the superhero, even the Superman books or Batman books, the mothers that didn't like comics, those got killed.
Yeah. Okay. So
And then they might, and also inside, I think ahead of Charlton too, was Archie,
Oh, right.
because Archie was acceptable.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So now would
What were the Harvey books, eh?
Well,
Rich
and Harvey was in there as well because of Casper and Wendy and all those. Yes.
So would they be like contemporary? Like if you were looking at a contemporary book, would it be something similar to like IDW or Dynamite, or as far as where Charlton would stand?
It's difficult. I would have to actually try and get an idea of what their circulation was.
Okay.
They were present, but Archie
75,
and Harvey.
I can tell you from my period, 75 to 82, they were reasonably sold because I saw them everywhere as a kid, and a lot of my friends bought them. I bought a couple of them too.
Yeah,
But
so I guess
suddenly in 83, they suddenly just became almost hard to find, and then the company died in 86. So
yeah, I guess it would matter about distribution then, because when we're doing like direct sales, we can't really make that comparison, I suppose.
What do you think about the paper quality on those, Charlton?
Fine, they're good.
They're good, right?
The paper quality is good. These are higher quality than Marvel,
Mm-hmm.
because Martin Goodman was trying to make a buck, and he cut corners and dull cutters and Marvel chipping and all that stuff. He
It don't
didn't
seem like they
care.
had a lot of collar breaking creases. Like I see a lot of Charlton, like it might be at the tips, but not a ton of them get fucked up that bad. I don't know.
No, they're well made books. The color strikes are beautiful. The biggest knock they have is the typeset.
Yeah, the typewriter print is a little, but the fucking
I mean,
colors,
it's
they
just
hold up.
and a lot of the Sam Glanzman and
I like
Rick
Sam.
Estrada did a lot of the books of their war books, and when it had like it would be like U.S. Navy,
Oh yeah.
and the way it was drawn in the U.S. Navy, the Americans looked just as Japanese as the Japanese did.
yeah,
And I said, "Who's the Japs here?" I shouldn't say that. I could. Which is the enemy? You know. This is a great cover.
I have a heart for Glanzman though. He was one of the first people I conserved. So
Who?
Sam Glanzman. I one of the first books I ever conserved was a Sam Glanzman book. So I kind of got a soft spot for him.
Well, there's nothing wrong with
I'm
Glanzman's.
getting really hungry.
Yeah, all right, man. Hey,
You
man,
guys
thank you,
take
man.
care.
Yeah.
Just a quick thing I want to show again, Stephen.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you so much for this.
You're very welcome.
This is absolutely awesome, and of course for the other books too.
Very nice.
Great
The
book.
Ghost one is really nice too. So
You're a Mitch, Matt. I really appreciate you, man. You have a good night,
Right.
dude.
take
No,
care,
no.
everybody.
Yeah. Have a good night.
This one they were talking about having Dr. Spectro actually become a character in the movies.
Yes,
Wow,
that is
that's
very. That's a good one. That's a good key for that run because it's a first appearance and very neat looking cover.
What a cover! Yeah, that's amazing.
And it's let me see who's here who did the work with GL. Is it it's Ditko and gosh, I can't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Rock?
Oh, Rock. Huh.
No, you can't. Oh.
Rocky Mastriano or something like that, I think. But you look at this, look at whoever the colorist was on this.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna get me one of them.
Yeah,
That one and Punch and the other one. I forget the other name of the other character.
But this is Spider-Man. I mean, look at the body postures
Yeah.
and everything. He is consistent. The arms up, in other words, one arm up, one arm down, and then his legs akimbo.
Akimbo, yeah.
And that's how the diabolical master of moods, Dr. Spectro.
How'd you come to collect these? Do you remember?
Because I love Ditko.
No, I mean, when or where did you find
I
them?
went to it's funny. I went to a Comic-Con here in town, the Portland Rose Con, Rose Con, Rose City Con.
Okay.
And it was a really slow show. And there were several California dealers that came up, and a buddy of mine knew them all real well. He was set up at this show. So he led me around from table to table, and I had a list of all the ones I needed.
Oh.
And incredibly, I put together my run in 2 days.
Wow, that's great.
And I said, but I want them in grade. And then one guy said, "You're looking for those? Oh, when I come back tomorrow, I have some at home. I'll bring them back and I'll cut you a deal," because he was not having a good show.
Oh.
So this is how I put them together. This was probably about 6 or 7 years ago
Oh, that's great.
that I put them together, and they cut me a deal. And but you'll notice the edges and the corners on these.
They're sharp.
The color strikes are really quite, and it's, again, we started with volume 3, and as it's getting longer, now we're into volume 2 now. I mean, it doesn't, and here we go, we're coming now. My first Blue Beetle, I have a 9.0 slab of that one.
Wow.
That one I have slabbed, and the first appearance of Captain Atom, I have I think it's an 8.0 white pager.
Wow.
It's a red cover that almost always is faded out. It's a beautiful, beautiful book.
I have the first Captain Atom as well, but
Nice.
yeah, it's the only one I will have the first. I have the first Blue Beetle in the Charlton run, the one with the mummy thing. But,
Oh no, you're talking about that. I'm talking the first
No,
appearance
I
in
know.
Space Adventures of Captain Atom.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's the first Punch and Jewel right there. I'm interested in that one too.
Jubilee, Mr.
Oh, that's
Biggie
right.
Shag, Jubilee.
Right.
Huh.
I mean, Julie, amazing.
Jubilee.
It's how do they do it? How do they do it?
Now, do you find that these are fairly affordable still, even in this high of a grade, or do they kind of creep up?
That kind of grade, I don't think they're as cheap as
Okay.
like a mid grade. Right?
The thing about it is, it depends upon what kind of value the dealer, if they come in a collection and the dealer has no affection for them,
Uh-huh.
then you can actually find them. And people don't, they see Charlton and they thumb their nose at him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, interesting.
So and also this thing, boy, I'm really trying to find Ditko Space Adventures Captain. I'm really looking for them. You don't help yourself.
Right. Like, do you have any of that goofy, I don't know.
Yeah, you got those stink burgers?
Right. I got to fill out a run.
I'll take them off your hands.
Yeah. Yeah, look at the line work on that. That's amazing. That's so cool.
Isn't it fun?
That's neat.
And you see a lot of the and actually with the dripping and it's like that hole with the fire is like a dimensional portal, like for Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
So when you look at the early Doctor Strange stuff,
right.
all of the faces that you see in these books, I mean, and the interior art is just as good as the covers. It's all Ditko.
Okay.
So when you show him going up against these bad guys and they have these old faces and stuff like that, you'll see the ancient one in there somewhere. I mean, because he had a practiced look, and then he brought all of that stuff to Doctor Strange because he created the character and loved it. And because of that, he used every trick he had to make Doctor Strange shine, and it did. And that's why he wasn't on the cover to 110, a 5-page story or 4.5-page story with Nightmare. And the difference is that Doctor Strange in the first story is a completely realized character. In other words, everybody's, Doctor Strange, who do we go to? Doctor Strange. And then he goes and he fights Nightmare, and he has all his powers, and he's very inscrutable in his face. Okay? But then when they started him up, they basically dumbed him down so that it then became a learning curve for him as he then as he was the Sorcerer Supreme. In the first story, he was fully realized and almost omnipotent.
No.
But as he started, after they said, "Hey, we got something going here," they reoriented him, and they basically started him learning how to have his powers.
Okay.
And that's where Mordo was putting him through his paces, and he had to try to figure out, and the Ancient One knew that Mordo was doing all this stuff to him, and then they bring in Dormammu is feeding all this power to Mordo to have him take on Doctor Strange, and then basically because Dormammu, who was the king of his dimension, and part of his time was basically keeping up the wall that the mindless ones couldn't come through. That was a big thing, that he protected his dimension because he was the ruler of his dimension. But he was somewhat evil, and he was somewhat, he was a sociopathic.
Right.
But the problem, the thing that he did, and as Doctor Strange's powers and his villains became more complicated, and the power levels necessary to defeat them, and the smarts that he had to have in order to trick them, because a lot of the time Doctor Strange tricked them with multiple images of himself, or he would leave his body and he'd ectoplasmic off somewhere, and then he would hide his body, and then he would add duplicates, and then all this other stuff. It was really, really clever. Then the Ancient One gave him a better amulet, and he gave him the Cloak of Levitation. So they basically were ramping up his experience, his powers, his abilities, better stuff, better tools, better amulet, better cape, levitation, and then they built him up even still further and further and further. So there's a real learning curve that goes through with Doctor Strange. And to me, it's I've only got a couple more, and I have a whole bunch of the other Beatles.
Then you got that cool mask in the 70s, right?
Well, the mask was because he went to another dimension or something, and then when he came back, he had to have it. And
so there was a lore to it. I figured that they were just trying to superpower him up and just trying to.
Well, I mean, the fig leaf of the plot device that they used so that they could cover up his face. They thought that he'd be shrewder with that, and I think that was when Gene Colan. I don't think it was Bruner, but I think it was Gene Colan. Or it might have been Bruner. I'm not sure, but I love Frank Bruner's treatment of him. I really did like that. And the Marvel previews, Marvel premieres that he was in, was really good stuff.
Oh yeah.
See, we got all manner of bugs now going here.
That's cool.
Yeah, Ditko.
This is Ditko and McLaughlin on this one.
Very good stuff. Like, I don't know if a lot of people were aware of how good he did superhero stuff besides Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I was saying. I honestly never got, like, I liked him. I liked his work. I liked the Spider-Man work, but and the Doctor Strange work, but I guess I didn't get it, and then seeing this Charlton stuff has really kind of made me reassess and like, oh, now I get it. Okay.
Well, I got another little hot topic. I heard that one of the owners of Valiant got
yeah, the president got a boot. Yeah.
And this is what I heard. I don't know if any of it's true, but I guess he sold some of his equity or stock, and I don't know if he was ready to go or not, but he's gone now. But he's been there for a long time, and he owned most of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I wonder what that's going to do for the company or anything, right?
I listened to a show on it today and about his influence and his, he was pretty much the company, and it's a great book for that.
Beautiful. Don't I have your 8.5 of that, don't I, Russell?
Yeah, I was able. Somebody was selling a 9.4, so I had to pick up the 9.4. I'm interested to see what Tony's comes back, because Tony sent one off for grading because it was signed with Roy Thomas.
What is Valiant? Do you know any Valiant runs right now? I haven't been very aware. Are they done, or are they still going?
Oh wow, that's great.
Yeah, I got one more little buzz topic for.
And you see the ink pot guy right there.
Who did that? Is that Ditko too? Holy
it's 100% Ditko.
Wow,
that's out of this world.
It's fucking good, yeah.
It literally is.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Ooh.
You were waiting for this one, Biggie Shack.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's not Ditko.
It's right up my alley.
It's Charlton.
Actually gave one of those away not too long ago. Barney and
Bam, 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 bam.
the name was. I got to get more Gold Key and Charlton and Dell. I need to just stock up a little bit.
A lot of times, Biggie, the people know the dealers don't want them. I mean, they're in they have them. They're not. I'll make you a deal.
Right.
So be a little bit, if you can, be finicky. On the covers, here's this is Fighting 5 #1.
Ooh.
Well, you know what I do is I've been buying lots off of eBay, and oftentimes these lots will have, well, you know, like last what was it, last show I was on where I have that one. That last show I was on, I got all those, you know, Gold Key books for like $30. Like I got like 12 of them or something like that, and they were really great books.
Did you see this dragon cover?
That is beautiful. That's beautiful. Oh wow!
Those, yeah.
Double Dragon.
Double Vision. Yeah.
Double Dragon. I think it sounds like a game. Let's make a game out of it.
I was looking at when I go to eBay, like the last thing I saw, I was kind of checking out was the old 10-cent Star Spangled and
Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Larry Lever.
Nice.
Yeah, the prices jump all over the place on it.
Yeah, you're right. They do.
I got a good one for you, Biggie.
It's people who know what they have, and people who don't, I guess.
I don't think he did a lot of covers for this series, but John Romita.
Ooh, I love John Romita. He's like my second favorite.
Yeah, he did I think a couple, not that many. And this is crazy. There you go.
No, yeah.
Oh,
9.9.
99 Gears of War 1.
Wow.
My little speculation book.
And it's not a PSA.
I've been
No, it's probably a PSA 10.
Yeah, right.
falling over. All right, I got a pretty good like Golden Age crew, a couple Golden Age guys in here or whatever.
Yeah,
And Bullet Boy.
that's great.
I think LB Cole's my favorite Golden Age artist. I'm just going to say it.
Speaking of LB Cole, I just picked up his last published comic book work. I have it right here if you want to see it next afterwards, I guess.
Well, you guys, who would you consider top 3 Golden Age artists?
Me?
Yeah, any of y'all.
I'll let you go first.
I say that Alex Schomburg is the best overall. He's the best cover artist by far.
Yeah.
I think that there are a lot of artists, depending upon where Reed Crandall, Lou Fine. Schuster early on was wonderful. Carmen Infantino, Joe Kubert. It's sort of hard to get to Bernard Bailey.
It's hard to narrow down. I mean, this guy's in my favorite because the significance of him is Matt Baker. You know,
Jewish David and Irish Eileen knew their love could overcome any obstacle.
Holy shit!
Wow.
This one is this is notorious here.
Tossing the salad. I don't know that one. Is that it?
I'm not going to draw you a picture, Biggie. I'm not going to draw you a picture.
I think I got it. Yeah.
And I like Blondie is having fun with this pole.
She's getting into it. Yeah. Oh,
That's it. Yeah, that's the. Is that 83?
That's.
No,
I don't know what that
sorry.
is.
Which? Oh,
Wow.
question.
Wowee. Oh yeah.
oh God.
That's great.
I've had that reprint. That's a cool cover. Another Ditko. Oh yeah. So
Look
good.
at the face of this red guy with the fists. So Ditko. I mean, how many monsters? I mean, monsters and dimensional villains and stuff like that. I have 2 of those.
I wonder if he was getting high back then too.
If he wasn't, he should have been.
I would guess he was. I've had that one too. That's killer. Yeah.
Biggie, for your question, it's interesting because, you know, as far as like qualitative artists like who could really draw, versus artists that I think really stand out are like 2 different, like someone like Fletcher Hanks or Basil Wolverton or these guys or H.D. Peter. I really I love how stylized they are, and I'm really drawn to their work.
What about Shelley?
Shelley? Who?
Sheldon Moldoff.
Oh, Sheldon Moldoff. I'm not as familiar with his work, I guess. Really.
Are you familiar with Hawkman?
You're talking about like the kind of the feathered wings and all that kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean Shelley Moldoff stuff is great. I mean the and of course C.C. Beck, and Schaffenberger.
Moldoff, the problem with me is he seems to have fallen off quite a bit by the time he gets to the Silver Age, and I don't really connect with his work as much. I feel. And then as far other, like, you know, Lou Fine, of course, I really appreciate quite a bit, and I like the really, really stylized stuff. I guess Moldoff's got a pretty stylized look to his work.
I just
No, L.B. Cole is damn good.
He's a bad boy, dude. L.B. Cole, woof. I don't know where to start with him. I mean, he's got like 100 covers I absolutely love at this point. So yeah, it's hard for me to say.
So here's the last published work that he did for a comic. So it came out in 1991. It doesn't look anything like his, you know, early stuff.
I'm a bit of a L.B. Cole, Jack Burnley, Fred Ray. I mean, Schomburg's good. Avison.
Schomburg is up there, absolutely. I mean, he's number 1 for me, I think.
Simon. Like, I just like weird ones. I don't know how to.
Wexner, I think, has like a really interesting style.
Lou Fine, I've been growing on Fine a lot.
Lou Fine is my second favorite, I would say, after Schomburg.
He might be in my top 3 or 4. Lou Fine.
Do you know the interesting thing that they said was that Quality Comics that had Lou Fine and Crandall and Crinkle and these guys, that Quality Comics had the best artists and the worst characters. and DC Comics and Superman and Batman, what have you, had the best characters, but their artists weren't as good.
Yeah, I mean,
and that was always the traditional or historic view.
Yeah,
of the.
I mean, like, when I look at, like, you know, Eisner's work, I'm just not really drawn to the comics. Although I feel that they're beautifully rendered.
Do you know what I don't like about Eisner? I mean, I think his art is very interesting. I don't like tongue in cheek. I also don't like wink, wink, nudge, nudge, breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I want my heroes to be in the plot and have them be heroic and defeat the villain, climb to the top of the mountain and throw them off and win.
Yeah.
I don't like to have. No, I've had those are all long boxes. They're on piano. I mean, they're on these heavy duty rollers. So it's a storage system I had built right there for that space. It's that's pretty much all of my raw silver right there.
Wow.
My boxes mostly are the boxes I have are slabs, and mostly are a raw golden age, and then I have the others that were going on. You know, Biggie, Jordan Seymour had a Jordan Seymour, who is the partner of Yaniv, who was where I make all these trades.
Right.
But Jordan landed a book that I've looked at, and I've been doing these trades, but it's a one.
Oh no! No way, bro.
Are you getting
What
it?
the fuck? Another 1-0? Holy shit!
Now, the thing about Suspense 3, first of all, this is chewed up. So here, let me turn this off here. Just a second here. I'm going to open this up.
Partially why I pick LB Cole, because this is. Tell me if I'm wrong. This is the only Schomburg LB Cole combined,
Yeah.
up, right?
As far as I know.
This is the only Schomburg and LB Cole fusion. The pencils and the inks are Schomburg, and the coloring, I think, is LB Cole.
Mm,
What a-
But the thing about, if you look at this book, it's torn all the way around. It's just torn to pieces.
I mean, I don't see that. I'm just
I
like,
don't even
the book
care.
is great.
I know that the center image is good, but you know, the price of this book is $70,000.
Wow.
Yeah, you should.
Now, what I would have to give up
Mm.
to get that, but here's the thing about Suspense 3. When they printed it, they had an insert that, in other words, when they printed it, there was some sort of a screw up. And so they had to insert and kind of semi-glue part of the book into it.
Oh,
And so what happened is, over the years, that insert, the glue gave way,
Mhm.
and that part that was part of the book fell out.
Yeah.
So
Are you talking about a tipped-in page? So a tipped-in page is where they would have not a full wrap. They would they would glue in a half wrap into the book.
that is the correct term.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they fell out, which means that most of the Suspense 3s, many of them, are incomplete.
Oh, that sucks.
No,
Yeah.
Are you gonna make? You're not making a trade for that book, are you, Stephen?
No. It's not, the books that I have that are my beautiful books.
Yes.
I love the cover, but I would be trading beautiful books
Yeah.
for one that is tattered.
Yeah.
And I can't trade a whole bunch of 6 and 7s that are incredibly high. 7C4, 7C6, Exciting 39, Terrific 5.
Wow.
A lot of these books that I have that are beautiful copies, and I'd have to choke up all of those to go after that rag. Not a rag. I can't do it.
Well, I get it. I feel like whenever it's a cover book, the cover's got to be there. You
It
know,
really
like,
should be.
they should really bring the value down on that, because the cover pill is a little wonky. You know, I know it's a 1-0 supposedly, but it's got to, you know,
Allegedly.
I think the value for a 1-0 with the edges gone and chewed on are not the same as a 1-0 with
Now, the book is so rare
right.
and in such demand that the guy bought it for more than 70, and he is already taking a loss to sell it. He's 70 firm. It's a consignment.
But
So
it's so
I
rare,
just can't. I wouldn't do it. I would not do that.
That high demand. How could he possibly be taking a loss on this book? That's crazy to me.
Now, how often? Like, I'm sure you like keep it on your back burner. Like, if one pops up, you might be interested and might perk your ears up. How many times a year or two do you see that thing come around in a grade that posts?
Well, I'll tell you my feeling on Suspense 3. The Harley E. had a copy of that book back in about 1989-90. And he told me he had it. And I think it was a 3 or a 3.5. And so I said, I want it. I'll go, okay, I'll spend it. And it was expensive even then. And then he said, okay. I said, he says, I got to figure out a price for it. So I waited about a week and I didn't hear from him. So I hit him up. I said, hey, Harley, I'm ready to go on that Suspense 3. He says, what about the Suspense 3? I said, well, you told me you had it. You never gave me a price. I was waiting for a price. Oh, I sold that book.
Oh, wow.
I said, dude, I told you I was interested. Well, I don't remember that. I said, okay. So that was my one halfway decent, reasonable shot at getting that book. I had one shot at getting a Terrific 5, and I took it. I had one shot at getting my
I feel like I almost prefer the Terrific 5 over the Suspense 3.
Well, don't you know I do too?
And that's why you have it.
No, not necessarily just because I have it. I think that the actual composition of the cover I think, and it's a much brighter cover with the yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the fact that the guy's gonna run the thing through her on the Suspense 3.
Right.
You've got this amazing torture device that the frail is going to be lowered into and be shredded. Like making a chimichanga. That they have the shredded beef. That you're putting. She's going to be shredded tweet.
Well, I guess it really probably comes down to which one is rarer. Then are they comparably rare or
Suspense 3? I think there's 42 of them. I was looking.
Just terrific.
Terrific.
Not right. Okay.
Terrific.
It's 4. 4 is the one that is the one.
So it's called Terrific Comics 4.
Is it
Terrific
4 or
Comics
5?
5. Terrific 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, my bad.
No,
Yeah,
that's all right.
We were talking about Suspense 3. I can see why.
Yeah, I was thinking of all the 3s.
Yeah. Marvel Mystery 3, I think, is up there for me as well. But
wow. Yeah, I've seen this. Yes.
he's got that.
Yeah,
That's the baby.
that's pretty good.
It's such an epic book.
Now, the thing about it, up in the top corner where the light is, this is very, very Schomburg. There's walls, there's chains, there's always a skylight or a window.
Yeah.
And there's guys coming in from out of the left. There are guys coming in up out of the bottom right corner.
Yeah.
And you got these two guys coming down in from the top. The kid with the wrench is a different character than the guy that's next to him. He's the guy with the wrench, kid with the wrench is is the sidekick of a completely different character. But Schomburg liked his look. And the from yellow clear down to purple is the way that window goes.
Mm-hmm.
It is really a beautiful the coloring on that, and they always have the KKK guys. They have the King KKK guy always on a throne.
Yeah.
And all of these guys, the guy with the machine gun to his right, and the one over here by the wheel, all of them have cracked skulls. Every one of them has a cracked skull.
I feel this image doesn't really do it quality.
I wish I could make it bigger, but it is damn pretty.
I think your copy actually even looks better, Steppo.
Well, this looks very digitalized. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is digitized for sure.
Yeah. What a banger! Wow.
But,
Do you know the thing that's interesting about Continental Comics, which is a Continental and Holyoke?
Right.
The Continental Comics did not have the distribution. They didn't have the footprint. But whoever the editors were damn smart because they hired the best artists, L.B. Cole, Alex Schomburg,
Yeah.
and they let them have their head to draw these covers. And it's amazing the covers that they had. If you look, have you seen the characters on the inside?
No.
Like the Boomerang, and he
No.
looks like he's running around in his underwear.
Okay.
I mean, it's really, really bizarre, bizarro Jimmy Olsen kind of characters on the
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about Blue Bolt?
The later stuff is excellent. The early stuff is goofy garbage and it's boring.
You think so? Who the fuck is Dick Cole? Is he relation to LB? Because sometimes I see Dick Cole.
Oh, Dick Cole.
and it seems like an alias almost. Like I
Yeah.
don't know.
I feel like a lot of the LB Cole reminds me of like Pound Cole. Yeah, get Pound Cole, get out of here. Or I feel like a lot of these names are like made up. HD Peter. Okay, Huge Peter. Okay, I get it. Very
Right.
funny.
Dick Cole, come on now.
Right. Don
The
Heck.
weird-
Sure,
The
Don
blue
Hell.
bolt
Yeah.
the weird blue bolts are a little more tough than regular blue bolts.
Well,
but,
the real late Blue Bolt is the LB Cole stuff where he gets really crazy and wild, and the early stuff is.
They all look like black light posters, is
Yeah.
what he did, and that artistic style was very much him.
Yeah.
And it was people understood that at the time because it stood out. But the level of variety that you had back then was huge what you could buy. But when the code came in, a lot of them, the vast majority of them folded up.
Yeah.
I just think they're
Because
fantastic.
Kirby gets involved in some of this. Kirby gets around too, not quite as much as Schomburg, and Simon gets around too.
Yeah.
But there are guys like Alan Ulmer. He's another really good
Yeah,
artist
yeah.
that did stuff, and of course Jack Kamen. I mean, who did a lot, and Joe Doolin, and Bob Lubers,
Yep.
and Lily Renee are
Yeah, I
all, you know. And what's his name? The guy, the Early Planet guy. What's his name? He has a long name.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know how to say
Has
it.
a very distinctive style. I can't bring.
Yeah.
If you put a like Planet Comics 7, you would know what we could see who it is. It's
Isn't he French? I can't remember.
Sam's French. I
Yeah.
can't think of his name. That's awful. I should know it.
So, but do you like those, Biggie? The earlier ones?
I've had a couple in my life, and yeah, they're okay. I mean,
Yeah.
you could look around, and it's another one of them books that I don't think a lot of people know what they have sometimes, and they sell.
Yeah.
So.
So I just looked at the population report of Suspense 3. It's 49 books total on CGC's. It's 30 Universal, 14 restored, 2 conserved, 3 qualified, 49 total. That's for Suspense 3. For Terrific 5, it's also 49 total. But there's 43 of them are Universal.
Zolnarovich. Dan Zolnarovich is the name of the artist that, and he had very distinctive there where they were over in Fiction House, but Fiction House was a function of the Iger House of Art, and different artists were then assigned to different. For example, Joe Doolin did Fight, and he did a lot, and he also did interiors too. But Kamen did interiors for them as well, and Baker did some as well.
Yeah.
For the Jumbo and the Jungles.
Mm-hmm.
Those Star Spangles that have Robin are quite interesting and tough to find. And I think they're rather interesting.
I don't like that small
little twinkle in your eye there, Stephen.
I beg your pardon?
So you got a little twinkle in your eye there.
Yeah, I like the Guardian too.
I just think that Robin is just underappreciated. Especially when he was driving in his Robin mobile.
They got a new toy for the Teen Titans where he's twerking, actually. So.
Oh Jesus!
Biggie, did I tell you that at one time I was able to buy almost a complete set of Tomahawk?
No.
DC Tomahawk. I've got a box. I have a box, almost a full box of Tomahawk comics,
that's
along
cool.
with my Rex the Wonder Dog set.
I mean, look at these Star Spangles for 10 cents though. Fucking
Yeah.
$14, dude.
Yeah, they're not.
The writer for a lot of these, Joe Maneely did a lot of these, and what is his name? Gardenier, not can't think of his name. Vince Gardinelli. But Robert Kaniger, but I always call him Bob Kaniger. He was the writer for almost all of the big 5 or the big 6 of the DC books. Kaniger was the writer. And he did more than just the war books to him. He was prolific. He was like a Gardner Fox kind of guy that would do that. Another artist is really good too is Ogden Whitney.
Yeah.
Because Ogden Whitney did a lot of really beautiful stuff too. So Biggie, it isn't quite the same thing in the Silver Age as it is in the Golden Age, because you say, okay, you like your Kirby, right? You like your Ditko.
Right.
You like your Kurt Swan. You like your Carmen Infantino. You like your Murphy Anderson. You like your Dick Giordano, okay? You like those guys. But in the Golden Age, you had about 15 or 20, because a lot of these guys worked in these houses where there were 20 or 30 guys drawing all the time. And they were basically a factory of comic book art.
Earl Pageman says in the comments that a Terrific 5 is on at auctions right now, but bidders beware. The book has water damage, so definitely pass on that copy. Everybody, pass on that copy. You don't
I sure wouldn't want that.
You don't want a book with water damage.
I don't want that.
You can't get water out really out of a book.
I don't think you're worried about water damage there.
Yeah, I feel like Archivist does not give a shit. They think he's like.
I don't think you're telling us the whole and total truth there, my friend Jason.
Look at them legs on that enemy ace. I know it's
Oh,
small,
shit.
but look the twiggy ass legs with Joe.
I love it, Cubert. But Biggie, it's true when you know I am the hangman. and the Hangman's sister. But he saves the Hammer of Hell, and then they go back up because he's French, and then they always talk about his Newport engine, his Larone engine doesn't have the power that my Oberussel engine has, as my twin Spandaus are more powerful than his Vickers machine gun. So when Kanigher would talk about it, you knew he had affection for the World War I stuff. So he said the way that Kubert could draw tanks and planes. Russ Heath is another one that was so good because he would draw the war stuff really, really well. Mademoiselle Marie is underappreciated in only a few of them.
Dude, I put this on my hot 5 last Thursday because I think this is a cool book. Yeah, I was wondering if you knew about her. You obviously do.
Oh, yes. I have only one of them. I have the one where she's on the railroad tracks that has the swastika, the connector gear, and she's getting shot. And that's a grease gun that she has right there that she is shooting, a grease gun. Oh, okay. They call it a grease gun. But but she had I think it was an SS or it was a Gestapo officer that he was sort of like the Professor Moriarty. He was sort of like the Lex Luthor for her, that he was the Red Skull kind of villain.
I feel like this is a pop culture thing where, like the French ally lady that picks up a gun and helps out the U.S. troops,
Like a trope.
Well, Free French, the French underground. Mm-hmm. She was French underground, and then she basically was she was large and in charge, and then they didn't really know what to do with her, so she ended up being a secondary character for a lot of stuff.
It goes without saying for that listing, because it's a My Comic Shop listing, you want to make sure you get it at the site. So you can
you go to the actual site, you save $50.
20, you'll save 20 to 15 to 25%.
Yeah.
Oh,
See, that's the one where she's the sister of the enemy of the Hangman.
Oh.
And then there's one where he's fighting St. George. I've got them all sitting right here, but I'm not going to bug you.
The Dragon Slayer?
Huh?
No, not Dragon Slayer.
I think I know what you're talking about. Are you aware of the Ice Cream Soldier, Stepper?
Of course, he was part of Sergeant Rocks.
Yes.
And GI, and the other one that I have that I have the largest war run that I have is the Haunted Tank. That was my favorite one. I bought almost a complete set from number 87 all the way up to the top for about $600 back in 1989.
Speaking of Sam Glanzman, he did a lot of the work for.
He did, but Russ Heath did and Kubert did a lot of that where they had that Stuart tank. Which was, and the British loved them because they called them the Honey, because they could go 45 miles an hour and they could get in and out. But the 37 millimeter cannon taking on Tiger tanks was always a little bit too much. I mean, but it is, it's all true. It's all true.
So I would say if you're like, I think I might grab one of these. Like if you're like, this book right here is not a $10 book. That's like a $30, $40 book to me. I mean, it might be tethered. I don't know. But it just watch the condition.
Yeah.
Try to get you a nice score, and
yeah. That war book's actually kind of cool too.
Some good deals. How you doing, TM?
I'm doing all right.
Hey, TM.
Cool. Yeah, look at this. $10, 10 cents. Star Spangled Wolf. Holy
nice.
Shit. I mean, dude, like, I don't know, like how you could pass it up. All right, so that's about it for the night. I don't know.
Real fast, I had some original art. I haven't even looked at it yet. I just wanted to unveil it on the show. Could I do that?
Biggie, give me the screen for just a second before you give it to Jason. Yeah. This is our army at war number 1.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, that's nice.
Wow.
And who did that? Is that Kubert?
No, I think it's Grandad Teddy or whatever his name is. Now, this is the one, Biggie, I think that you would want to get eventually. This has the full cast of characters for Easy Company on the cover.
That's
great. My gosh. Yeah,
have you seen this one before?
I think I have. You always see Easy Company getting shouted out at the bottom of a lot of these comics. So, yeah, that's really cool.
Awesome.
That's great.
Can you name them off?
Well, they have the names on them.
Yeah. Let me hear
There's
it.
Bulldozer. There's Ice Cream Soldier. Do you know, Little Sure Shot's not in here yet.
Okay.
Little Sure Shot. Somebody gets zapped. I think Zach gets one in the head or something. I can't remember. Then there's Sonny, Archie, Junior, Nick, Wee Willie, and then The Rock.
Oh, The Rock. Yeah. So that ain't Sergeant Rock. That's just The Rock.
No, Sergeant Rock.
Yeah.
It is Sergeant Rock. Okay.
Mhm.
I've seen some prototypes, so I wasn't really sure what to think. Very cool. Yeah. They're great. I
Classic.
do got me a bundle.
Check out the Hot
Oh,
Five
that's cool.
Commandments and see what Biggie is talking about. Biggie brought some heat this week for the Hot Five.
Yeah, I definitely showed some Army at War and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, look at that.
That's wild.
That's a Cubert.
You know, when I posted this book, they took it down on Instagram.
What?
They said that it glorified the Nazis. I said, what do you think happens in a Sergeant Rock comic book?
Yeah.
Great header.
This is very, very typical. This is a definitive German issue. Look how wolfish he looks. Do you see how drawn and the sharp ears and the wolfish look on his face? This is Kubert really could draw the character, the face of the character told the whole story.
Why did they call him Jerry's, Steppo?
German and Jerry.
Okay.
Yeah.
German and Jerry. And of course you're familiar with this one.
Oh, that's a good one.
You know what's funny is that because of the quality of these books,
Yeah, because you sent me one.
they make them shine so much. Like I've seen a lot of these books, but they're in such shoddy condition that they just don't have the same oomph. But when you see them in this kind of like this
Dude,
great,
It's
Makes
just
a
pure
difference.
Americana. They nailed it.
Mhm.
They did great.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, they all got like a golden age feel to them too, kind of, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, look at it. The dinosaur people clamor over the dinosaur ones, dude. They
Yeah.
just love them.
I thought that Thompson isn't enough to do it. You'd figure that a bazooka would be enough, but I'll tell you what caliber of weapon was the one that could take out the dinosaurs. It was the caliber of weapon that the writer felt it was time for the dinosaur to die. That's about the size of it. Anything else, you know, an anti-tank rifle or anything like that, you know, until the dinosaur was supposed to die, the dinosaur ain't dying. You know, that's it.
That's some weird war tells, man. All right, so Big
Let's see
Jake.
the art.
Yeah. So this is haven't looked at it yet. Hold on. Okay,
I like
yeah.
how they packed it. It's not too bad. Okay.
Yeah. So this is the Black Terror from a Tom Strong spin-off book by Chris Sprouse, who did the original Tom Strong stuff with Alan Moore. And there's the Black Terror down here. No Tom Strong on the thing here, but
Got you a rabbit hole, man.
I know, man. I love the Black Terror. He's my
You
boy.
do. I almost got one once. I got Fighting Yank instead, but
Oh, I mean, Fighting Yank's still cool, but he's
a
no
little
Black.
cheaper. That's all it was.
Yeah. So I got this for like he wanted $500 for it, and I got him down to like $220. So
Okay.
What vintage is this?
this is probably 2010s. It's not that old.
All right.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah. That's all one show.
All right.
I have one exciting that I would show you.
Sure.
This was the one I bought. This one from Val Petrocelli, and it was a heritage auction thing, and it was brown, and it was a tatter, and then MT got a hold of it,
Wow.
and this is number 11. This is the third appearance of the Black Terror
Mm-hmm.
in exciting. Look at how white he got the back
Wow.
cover.
Man,
Wow.
MT is meticulous, man. He really knows how to scope over a book,
Is
man.
that what MT stands for? Meticulous?
I don't know.
Well, it's Matthew Taylor, but
Oh, okay.
he is very good.
Yeah.
And he speaks cleaning and pressing with the same scientific jargon. You say, well, I used glop number 14, you know, and then
that's actually an accurate. That's an actual chemical glop number 14.
But I bought this from Val Petrocelli, and then I gave it to MT, and it took him more time than it really was justified. But it came back up so beautifully.
Yeah, look
that
at those yellows, man. They are clean as can be.
That's crazy.
Wow.
He's still
But
working
anyway,
on your books, ain't he?
That's Kenny quality of cleaning. That's
Sanderson.
Yeah, Biggie, I want to show you this toy up close so you can see a little bit better.
Oh man, yeah, I was a little jelly of that one there.
I remember having those. I mean, similar to.
I got the reissue, but that's pretty gnarly, man.
Yeah, it's graded 60 EX. This is 1985 series.
What's the
2
grading scale?
Bumblebee.
What is that? Like how?
I think
how-
like I don't know how to do it, but I know like 80 is it's like high grade.
Oh, okay.
Looks good.
So like 80 is high grade, 70 is like I would say not high grade, but getting up there. But 60 is like almost like a little bit above mid grade. But,
Okay.
But for this type of toy,
Mhm.
series 2.
Yeah, how does something like that?
Still like a $3,000 toy. But,
Yeah, how does that survive all these years in a bubble wrap or bubble pack and not get?
Yeah.
Don't have
and it's
The glue on the packaging on that stuff always comes off.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
yeah.
like the bubbles intact. It's not yellow. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
mean
but-
the toy yellow, but it's not the bubbles not.
I wonder if you could
and it's not-
conserve the
I
yellowing.
mean, I got like GoBot boxes. Like I do have one G1 box, but it's rough.
It's so crazy. Is like you got them red here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did that. I
That's
wonder if
weird.
that's G2 or G1. I mean, it's a G1 mold, but they had them. I mean, they reissued. They sold the same thing the next year.
You still have the box and everything,
When did Bumblebee come out? He came.
I'm
out
pretty
the
sure it
first
was
one.
85. He's a G1 character. So
Yeah, he's a G. That's what I thought. I thought this was a G1. So it
Yeah,
says
yeah.
Series 2, but Series 1 was only like a couple of characters.
Why is he got? Why is there a red bumblebee on there?
I mean, it's
Uh,
Chris, the
That's
other
just how they
thing.
did. That's just how they did the.
Right, so with Transformers, they repaint them just to get a whole nother character out of somebody. So it's just packaging. It's
Okay.
That is very, very cool.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of toys, and I don't have a lot of statues. So only other toy I do want is a Transformers.
Oh shit!
Transformers Ninja Turtles van. That's the only toy.
Look at that!
Wow.
Holy shit! That's crazy. Look,
Yeah, you're talking about boxes being preserved.
Look at the graphics. This is late 50s, early 60s,
Wow.
yeah,
and it's
Again.
basically a Johnson light machine gun,
dang!
which was the one that lost out to the BAR.
Wow.
Again, how does a box stay that preserved? For
I don't
that
know.
long? That's wild.
I mean, it's not impossible. I mean,
no, I know, but it still is.
I can't show you the gun. I don't want to show you the gun, but it's this is new old stock. Someone found this
Yeah,
in a warehouse, and
Like
the graphics on the box are perfect.
an old dime store or something in the back.
yeah, that is.
Yeah, dead stock.
I would guess that has pretty good value because the realistic ones don't. They go pretty expensive, I'd say.
Mm.
Old one.
I
too.
just got this a while ago, but haven't had a chance. You can't show this stuff.
I'm still blown away by your Superman ray gun. That thing. Every time I see that, I'm just like, how is that even a thing that someone has? It's,
I was lucky that I collected toys for like 8 years before I got into comics, so I don't really have that drive to get. I got so many stupid toys.
Do you really?
Yeah, I can go on and on and on.
that is nuts. That is so nuts.
That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Well, boys, we've been here for almost 3 hours. It just flew by after the.
Sorry.
No. Oh yeah.
It still has the original battery.
And the film. You got the film there too.
Yeah, from this is from the a lot of times it was a Superman, but this is from the 1939 World's Fair.
Oh wow.
Cineviews. So in other words, you'd shine this up on the ends of the wall, and show all the scenes from the World's Fair.
Wow, that's great.
But the box has. This is one of the original box that has the metal fitted corners.
Wow. It's Surprised they haven't rusted off. That's wild.
Wow.
Amazing.
That was a lot more common back then. They had a lot more like teleprompter things where it showed cartoons and stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They don't do that anymore. Oh, you got Amigo.
Oh wow.
Yeah, keeping it a little plastic to protect it. But
Yeah,
I think the hardest one to get is actually the lizard. If I remember correctly.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I think that's the hardest one to get, the lizard. But
Did this come out in the 70s or what?
yeah. This
probably 75 or so.
Hmm.
Yeah, it does come out in the 70s. I can't tell you the exact. And this is actually really cool because they had two different ones of this with the Lando toy.
No.
But they have one where he's smiling with his teeth and it's creepy. I should have got that one too because it's just. But they'll grade the toys when they're not in the package too.
Toys are kind of creepy when they're smiling, I guess.
Yeah, but it's like you see his teeth and they're like white. They're like. The guy had both of them, and guess what? I want to say the one with the teeth was more expensive, and I'm like, why? Why would somebody want that? And I was like,
at night.
I was like, man, I couldn't even look at that side. Yeah,
That's funny.
Well, I have a couple of the Party Angela. Do you know what the Party Angela is? Angela?
No.
They didn't put panties on her.
Oh.
Well, man.
The first incarnation, and then the mothers got bent because Angela was Angela, and so they had to put something in there. They had to paint that in. So I have a couple of the Party Angela.
Anatomically correct and everything, or
oh God, no, of course not. I mean, it's plastic, plastic and rubber bands.
I don't know if they want to get real into their work, or
They design like parts to that would be good. All right. Well,
my gosh, Ken, we have bionic action Ken.
spring action.
Well, I have a transformer that has like a dog penis on it. So
Don't go down this rabbit hole, though, Biggie. Don't go down this rabbit hole.
Go down this video games, yeah.
Oh my God.
I do got a couple that are collectible but not slab.
I got 3 video game graded, and they're all turtles. So
That's good.
I got these 2, and then I have a highest graded one right here.
That's got a little bit of everything. I like his style.
I'll show it.
Don't. Oh,
I'm dropping it. But yeah, I got some other stuff too.
Very cool.
all right. I'm gonna do it like a pulled tooth. We're gonna get out of here, guys. So I appreciate everybody that came through. Everybody that showed some cool collectibles. Got a tie on the one box game, and thank you everybody. So we'll be back in a week, Collector Club, and watch everybody's channels, man. Steppo does a great Monday special with Alan. Archivist is always doing fantastic edited, pre-recorded, cool ass videos. He does a lot of cleaning. Do that. Packaging of the year, or opening packages. Watch out for his membership giveaway, which Matt just won a book or 2 or 3, I don't know. Bleecker Street on Church, TM Nerdy, Hot 5 Commandments, and we are out of here, man. Hashtag enjoy.
Good night.
Big Biggie. Biggie.